Oh man. I was trying to look at my spad.next and it seems to have opened up. Hey guys, how's it going? I'm your boy Tabletop Android, your friendly neighborhood aviation enthusiast, and today we are doing VATVenture with the Chicago ARTCC and the Pilot Club. So this is Chicago's tribute to VATSIM. It's VATSIM. Chicago is a part of VATSIM. It's a tribute to EAA AirVenture, which is happening in Oshkosh. So we're going to be flying the Piper Comanche. What's up, Andrew? How you doing, buddy? And right now I'm trying to set up the SPAD. There's a SPAD next. Just wanted to make sure that I had. I have the TPC livery, and I just wanted to make sure that it's a part of it. All right, so it's there. And let's actually show this off. So here we go. Boom. Let's slow this. Wow, this cam is pretty wild. Oh, now it's too. This is. There we go. That's the one I was thinking of. Okay. There's a nice TPC livery for it. All right, let me see here. Love the skin. Hey, what's up, Mac? Masco. Thanks, man. All right, so I'm trying to get myself together here. So it's 1:13 my time. I believe they start to open up their airways at about 2 o'clock. So in about 40, we'll say 40, can I do math? 45? No. 2 more, 47 minutes. There we go. So we're gonna do some flight planning. We're gonna check out the weather, see what's going on. I'm going to open up the Discord event server at about 30 minutes prior to our briefing. I'm hosting the event for the club, so I'm going to be talking to them as well. And we'll get this underway. So let's give you guys a little bit of background as to what EAA AirVenture is. For those of you that may not be aware, it's one of the biggest shows on the planet. No, this is not right. It's one of the biggest shows. A lot of people, they all fly into Wisconsin from different parts of the planet. Literally, there are people that are flying from Germany and other countries. They're flying their planes and they're landing at Oshkosh in order to attend this event. So AirVenture is the name of the event, and VATSIM is doing their version. I believe Pilot Edge also has their version as well. I don't know what the dates and times are for that, but for VATSIM, they're doing theirs today. So the actual real life event's happening seven days from now, and they have, I mean, it's just madness. There are planes all over the place. Lots of stuff going on. So at some point, hopefully next year, I'd like to attend for my first time. But definitely we're going to try and get out to Lakeland for Sun and Fun. That is a 100% goal that we're trying to hit next year. All right, and then one of these days we'll be able to also do AirVenture as well. We'll see how it goes. What's up, JJ? How are you doing, my man? Happy Sunday to you. All right, so this is the event. Let me pull up, and this is the route that I am doing. It's about 144 nautical miles. We're gonna do VFR, and there's nothing special about the flight only until you get to this area. When you're about, I think this is about 60 miles out. When you get to Endeavor, oh boy. When you get to Endeavor Bridge, there's a visual. I think this means that it's a visual waypoint. I think it's a visual waypoint. So I don't know what I know what visual. So I guess this is point. I'm not sure. It's a visual point, Endeavor. But basically, you have to follow At this point, you have to configure your aircraft because we're in a low. Hey, what's up, Dream? How are you doing, sir? Glad you're here. We're doing a little bit of VATVenture today. We're going to do some flight planning right now, figure out what is going on. So once we get around this area, we are going to have to slow down to about 90 knots, and we're going to have to maintain an altitude of 1,800 feet. If your aircraft cannot go that slow safely, then 135 knots at 2,300 feet. So, and then they want you to basically stay in the Congo line, and they want you to be at about half a mile spacing between you and the next airplane. So there's a frequency that we're going to be monitoring. There's ATIS as well. Oh, you misspelled morning. It's okay. Happens to the best of us. So we're basically flying it to Puckaway Lake, and then we're going to continue to Greenway Lake. And I believe around Greenway Lake, there are two holding patterns. Right before you get to Ripton, if ATC needs you to hold, be right back, copy that. If ATC needs you to hold, you're going to fly around Green Lake and come back into the pattern. And at some point before Fisk, if they need a holding pattern, you're going to fly around Rush Lake. So once you get to Ripton, there is a railroad that you can follow. Luckily, there's also a road. I have a difficult time sometimes keeping track of the railroads in the sim. I don't know if it's like that in real life, but in the sim, I sometimes do have a hard time keeping track of the railroad. So you have the road that's next to it, and then once you get to Fisk, you either will continue to follow the railroad based on what ATC, the instructions ATC gives you. You either continue to follow the railroad, or you will. There's like a little road right here. You'll veer off. When you get to the Oshkosh Airport, depending on runway 9 or 27, if it's active, you'll have to listen to ATIS. Either way, they don't want you venturing off into this area if these are the active spots. I'll need to look at this one. I never really take a look at the approach for 3.6. Not sure why. It's never in my head. So we'll go through the NOTAM. EAA has their own their official NOTAM, and then VATSIM has their NOTAM as well. So we'll take a look at that. But before all of that, let's just go ahead and take a quick look at the weather and see what is going on, just to give us an idea. Let me see here. All right, I think I got that. All right, so let's put in our rough route. Let me copy and paste it from Navigraph. Except we have a bunch of DCTs, and I don't know if they're going to keep it or if they're going to. Okay, looks like they were able to process it. Okay, good. So this is our path. The current time is 17:19. Let me see here. I think once we get to ceiling, then we can go ahead and change the time. But the current time, currently there is a convection in our path right now. Let's see what's going on there. Convective segment 76 Charlie. So last time I tried to interpret this, there's a bunch of stuff I didn't need to look at. I think it was like basically just this segment C. Not sure. So I don't know what. I don't know what it means. So this looks like it's the area. Okay, TS is thunderstorm. So there's a thunderstorm that's moving from 270. So it's coming from the west at 25 knots. Tops at 37,000 feet. So there's a thunderstorm that's in our way. So we should be careful with this thunderstorm. Now the interesting thing is looking at this right here. Interestingly enough, it's basically saying like the winds are, well, I guess it's on the ground. On the ground, the winds are coming from the southwest at like 10 knots. So it's not that crazy. So it looks like as you get higher, maybe that's where the thunderstorm is. We only see, sorry about that. Thank you, Dream, appreciate that. I keep doing that. I wish I could have it auto. So OBS uses an auto trigger, an auto switcher, and so some of the apps they have it where it just, if the app itself is open, it'll auto switch. But for Chrome, it wants like a particular tab. So I always have to switch it back to SkyVector in order to see it. So my bad. Yeah. So over here, there's a thunderstorm that's in our path. Looks like on the ground, the wind is coming from the southwest at 10 knots. So we'll take a look at some of the other charts. So ceiling and visibility. Now we can actually start playing around with the time. So 1800 hours is when we'll. Is that when we'll start? Yeah, I think that's roughly when we'll start. So well, this is ceiling. Okay, so ceiling and visibility. There doesn't seem to be anything going on in our direct path, but there still is a thunderstorm that is moving, so we should be aware of that. Let's take a look at clouds. All right, so here we got some cloud action. We do have scattered clouds. Few, looks like there's few at 4,000, 3,500. I don't know what CI ABV means. I haven't come across that before. But scattered, but it seems like, you know, there's not a lot. Definitely if I stay below 4, it looks like if I stay below 4,000, I'm using this airport as a reference point. Let me see what that actually looks like, or what kind of obstacles, kind of elevation obstacles we might have in our way. According to the sectional chart, I mean, the highest is 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. So we're definitely fine keeping low. 1,800. So I think we're good. So as long as we stay under 4,000, we should be okay. We should have decent visibility. Let's take a look and see clouds. All right. Precipitation. Not know why it's not. So there's a lot of precipitation over here, but even for convection, it's not showing us anything. I find that interesting. All right, thunderstorm. So maybe it'll show us there. No, nothing. All right. Is a thunderstorm actually happening in that area? Temperature. So temperature on the surface is super duper hot. Oh my gosh. That is 25 to 30 degrees Celsius. So it is a hot day. Actually, let me see if it actually shows that, or if it confirms that in the airplane. Yeah, so right now it's about 25, actually almost 30. So there goes 40 degrees. So this, I think this might 20. So a little bit like right here. So it's almost 30 degrees Celsius. So it is a pretty hot day. Hot diggity. All right, and the winds. All right, so on the surface, during takeoff, we can expect some tailwinds. Ooh, there's some gusts that's happening. Let me see here. So it looks most likely we're going to be taking off southwest, and then we'll just turn around and start heading north. But there is a gust of 17, which, I mean, I think it's fine because of the way that the airport's set up. Actually, no, it's not fine. So here's north. So here's 180. So south. So it's coming in this way. So most likely we'll take runway 18 because we're going into the wind, but there is some gusts. So it's basically going to push us off to the left as we're going. So we'll need to. So Dream, and at this point, right? Because it's pushing us. Let me see if I can do it. Okay, so let me see here. This one, it's pushing. Okay, so let's say that we're going 180, and the winds are coming southwest, so kind of like from this area over here. Do I need to turn my aileron to the right so that it keeps my wing helps keeps my wing level to the ground. That's the. I mean, I haven't really looked into it, but it's I believe it's called a crosswind takeoff. So as the wind is pushing, you actually use your aileron to keep your plane level. All right, we'll see. All right, so I think we're okay there. Let's get back to this. All right, so now we're looking at going around 3,000 to 4,000. So we'll have some tailwinds. Tailwinds roughly at 20 knots, so that's good for us. What happens if we go 6,000? So it looks like there is. I'm not. Wait, what are these colors for? Wind speed. Oh, that's nice. They tell you the different. They give you visuals on everything. During taxi, during takeoff. So during takeoff, the wind is coming from this direction. I don't know if you can. I don't know if my. Yeah. If the wind is coming from this direction, do I turn my aileron to the right in order to have it push against this wing to keep the plane level during takeoff? Yeah, you will turn towards the wind. Okay, so the runway is going to be 18, which is straight, but I know that the wind is coming from this direction with a 17 knot gust. So I'm thinking that during takeoff I need to turn my aileron. If I turn it this way, no, because if I do this, I'm assuming it's going to just like it's going to force the left wing, and it'll kind of push the plane more towards the left. So I'm hoping. Oh, he said turn towards it. Okay, so turn my aileron towards it. All right, cool. I don't practice that enough. So we'll see how that works. The wind will cause the right wing to lift. So that's interesting. So if you turn right to counteract to keep the plane level, you'll do it naturally. Okay. All right. So it'll cause the left wing to lift. So you'll kind of. Well, I know that I've been using the rudder pedals while I'm during takeoff. Gotcha. Yeah. And then if I haven't done it much while on the ground, but there's certainly right after takeoff. Yeah, I'll definitely start turning the aileron. But okay, it will cause the right wing to lift. You said, oh, left. Okay. All right, good. Okay, so let me see if I can understand this here. So we have just at 6,000, we have different wind levels. So it looks like there's a lot of wind down here immediately. Well, we're not going to get to 6,000 that quickly over here. But either way, our goal is to get somewhere between 3,000 and 6,000 anyway. All right, so let's take a look at what can we expect. So it shouldn't take us that long. We are actually, let me do the math, or let me try and do the math. Let's get the calculator open. Oh my god, this is huge calculator. All right, so it is 144 nautical miles. I mean, we're just gonna, rough guess that I'll be going 164 ground speed, probably a little faster. So that's 0.87, but if we multiply that by 60, it's about 52 minutes. So in about an hour. You're gonna open up the event? Yes, I should, Andrew. Thank you, sir. All right, so let's. We are in desktop view already. Let's go ahead and switch up. Has an Oscar scenery with the dots, but I'm unsure if it's compatible with 11. Let me see here. So Sunbar. Not sure about a scenery. Actually, I did look into it. Let me see if I actually found something and just totally forgot about it. So there's the Whitman Regional EAA. So yeah, so I actually don't know. Actually, let me see here. In the flight plan, I have this add-on, but I haven't tested it to see if it has the, what do we call that? The circles. The circles. All right, let's go ahead and open up. Let's go ahead and start the event for the group. VATVenture. Go to the channel.
There's the Marky Mark.
Hey, what's up, Andrew? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's up, Sam? So good. I'm good. I'm good.
Sam and Mason, what's up, fellas? How's it going?
I didn't mean to join, but hey, whatever. I'm here
Does
now.
that mean that you're flying?
Yeah, I'm racking my brain trying to figure out how to get up here, though. I'm coming from.
And if anybody.
Okay, ahead, sir.
No, you go ahead. You're talking about flying.
No, I'll go ahead. Okay, it's quick. I'm coming up from the Kentucky area, so I'm like, trying to avoid Chicago and all that.
If
All right.
you want to be healthy,
And then I got music for
It
this
will
event
cause
going on today.
just catch it up on
Clowncore
text. We have a hydrate request from Andrew because Andrew wants me to always be hydrated. I think he's trying to make me use the restroom in the middle of streaming. Hey Andrew, this is for you.
Yeah, it's a mix of bangers.
Delicious. Okay, so we have a rough idea of what the weather's going to be like during takeoff. We're expecting to probably get there around 1900 hours. Let's see, it's an hour per each. At the most 20
You're
if
going to be
there's
doing
any
the
traffic.
approach, right?
That is correct, but you're going to start at the Endeavor Bridge.
Why does it say like this starts in Wednesday or something? Like, why put that on the document? I don't get it.
Yeah, so it's funny when I was creating flight plans for this, I tried to keep it as real as possible and put whatever I found in the official NOTAM. And then later on, or through people getting confused, I was like, oh yeah, they don't need everything that's in that NOTAM.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go like.
Andrew Friable Logic 51 says I can swallow a
what
bottle
VOR
of
is this?
alcohol and it'll feel like Godzilla. Better hit the deck like
I don't know. It's keeping me west of the class Charlie there
Is-
at Chicago.
Is that a lyric?
Then I guess I'll just go direct to Endeavor Bridge. It's my last. I'm not doing IFR.
All right, so here during, oops, I can't figure out how to.
Gotta try to dodge around this.
Okay, so the
storm that's
winds. Let's
blowing
see the
through
winds at the
southeast.
surface level. So we have gusts. Winds are coming in from here. So I'm guessing
We're getting going. This could be like a
27.
3-hour flight.
27 is going to be the active runway. The song names are actually in this assortment of lyrics. So alcohol is capitalized or proper case. So does that have anything to do with the title? But people do lowercase their titles as well. Bottle of alcohol, and I feel like Godzilla better hit the deck like the card dealer. Oh, it's auto-corrected? Okay. You said the name is actually in this assortment of lyrics. So Godzilla better hit the deck. Bottle of alcohol. So it's either bottle of alcohol or Godzilla better hit the deck. Those would be two cool names for a song. Which one is it? Oh, it's just Godzilla? Okay. Alright. Who's the artist? Oh, Eminem? Alright. Copy that. Hey, what's up, Jason? Oh, I actually need to sign into VATSIM so people can find me. Where is my VPilot? Oh my God.
My Discord is bugging out like crazy. What's up, Jason?
All right, so let's log in here. TPC, we have this one here. I'm not going to be in observer mode. They are going to see me in all my glory. I want to say that I have heard of it. I don't. I've listened to a decent amount of Eminem. I do like him as an artist. All right, so at this point, they can see me in the sim, but I need to file a flight plan. So let's go ahead and file this flight. Oh, wait. We were trying to figure out some stuff. Okay, so I'm assuming 2.7 is going to be what's available. All right, so I think we got that part. So let's go ahead and file this flight plan. I've heard of it. With the Windows, not right now, not while I'm on stream. All right, so Callsign, we know Callsign VFR, PA24, wake category is light. All right, we are gonna go golf. We are gonna. Oh man, I'm always very skeptical. There's no reason to have this. We're not doing any IFR stuff. All right, we're gonna go slant alpha. we don't need no stinking GPS. There we go.
What's up, y'all?
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I am doing well. Okay, departure. We are departuring from DB. I think it was DBQ. You said you're panicking?
Nah, we're good.
Oh. All right, DBQ is the airport. All right, so DBQ, the off time block. So 1600 hours is when they plan to start. I'm gonna say about 1640.
Can you fly IFR as a pilot club?
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Oh, totally.
We're gonna just estimate 168 knots.
Only if you sign this form in triplicate.
With a blue pen.
Oh god, that's my least favorite. I actually get offended at work if somebody gives me a blue pen. Get that out.
The arrival is OSA. It's the alternate, which we don't do very often. All right, let's consider our alternate. So,
All right.
I'm gonna go with Fond du Lac. I'm gonna go with Fond du Lac because they have they should be like a ton of ATC in this area. So let's go with that one, which is FLD. So I think there is a way of doing it in VAT. Oh gosh, there's so many names in Navigraph. So let's add it to the route. And I thought that because I saw it done once before, but I don't think I've done it manually, where it actually marked it as an alternate. Open the airport, the charts. All right, I can't spend too much time on it, so I can add it to the route as a fix after. Let's see if it does that. Yeah, see, it messes it up. All right, get out of here. Okay, well, either way, FLD, that'll be our alternate. Let's go ahead and I think I lost it. Okay, there we go. KFLD. So if all goes for unable to land at Oshkosh, we can go ahead and land at FLD. So the entire route is roughly an hour, so we can do that. Fuel, we'll have plenty of fuel. And the route. All right, the route that we're gonna take. I mean, they don't need to know. Oh, well, I don't know if they need to know all of it, but we'll just paste it in for right now. They usually don't want the destination and departure. So I'm gonna go direct to
Hey,
this
Jason.
one. These
What's
ones,
up?
yeah, I don't know if they'll.
Have you taken a look at Instagram?
Not lately.
You might want to check it out.
So this right here
Mainly TPC,
is
Instagram.
this right here is the Endeavor bridge and all. Then this is just mine stuff. I'll put it in there. I don't think they need it or want it. So operated by the pilot club. We also need to put our color. So our blue and white. So is there a way? Hey, for the remark section in VATSIM's flight plan, is there a way to kind of force a next line, or do I put like a semicolon or something?
You just put a couple spaces in between them, and then whatever you want to write next. You can't force a new line, and then if you mess up, if you put a colon, it kind of sticks it.
Okay, gotcha.
If you see the
So just
controller
if-
client, it's just one big mess at the bottom with everything else in that section above it as well.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know, all the times and like the what center times, all that stuff.
Well, we don't get in the flight plans. We don't get the center times or anything like that. It's actually filed.
Oh, that's good. Well, the operator and all that other crap down there.
Yeah, we get the entire remark section, and depending on how big your flight plan box is, depends on how much of it you
All right,
see
so
and how much you have to scroll
I'm gonna say
through.
something. You are a FAA.
And then if you're taking a
FFA
route from anywhere in the United
FAA
States to a
controller
foreign country, that route
in
is
the
so long
remark
in the file
section.
box.
How can I separate different remarks? Let me see if there's like, you know,
Ooh, I made
semicolons or
Instagram.
some other delimiter.
You didn't have an Instagram?
Looks like a slash
I don't look at it very often.
Oh,
Or-
makes sense.
or a period. Okay, I like periods. Looks like there's a couple ways. When you input remarks into the section, you should use clear and standardized separators. Okay, what are these separators, buddy? Are often used to separate different remarks. This method keeps the remarks concise and easy to read. So remark, equipped, SATCOM, capable, flight tested. Okay, so it looks like, looks like it looks like there's some sort of category before the remark itself. Use space. Okay, so that's the space can also be used, especially in context here. No risk of confusion. Commas. I think I like commas or periods. They're not really telling. No ambiguity. Okay, I guess it's not telling me like why I would use a comma or a period, but just that I can. Standard abbreviation format. Yeah, so the you know what, this is funny. I don't think there's standard abbreviation when it comes to FAA. There are so many different ways of abbreviating something. All right, cool. So I'm gonna go with a period.
Mo, when your sim freezes because you're importing your sim brief thing, and it's just like,
There we go. A period. White and blue. All right, so this is it. I think we did it. We are VFR, so let's go 4,500, and we're good. All right, let's see. Let me see here.
I see you just like your photo.
Let me see if our guy is on. Ooh, the guy is on. I'm gonna go ahead and do some silent lurking. All right, Dunzo. All right, so here is VATVenture. This is VATSIM's notice. So let's check out. So 27 is the runway. So let's see what they got. Actually, here. So we have Ripton. So once you get to Ripton, you follow this tracks up until Fisk, and then from Fisk you'll either make the turn to, as you can see over here, it's actually you make the turn. Ooh, interesting. You either make the turn or you continue. So because we're assuming runway 27, looks like we can expect the railroad. Let me actually zoom in on that a little bit. So here's the airport, and here is runway 36. So let me see if we can see that on the map. So there goes 41. I'm not really sure. Let me see if there's a different. Okay, so here's the So they're. So I was under the impression. This makes you think that there's a road available, but I don't really see a road. All right, so here goes. There's 41. Let's see if 41 is there. So I'm believing this is 41. This is a road. This is a road that's perpendicular. So at some point, maybe this is the one. At some point, you'll be taking. They'll probably tell you. Who knows? Who knows? Okay. Let's reset. Okay. Let's reset. Okay, so Ripton, there's a water tower, some elevators. Not sure if we'll be able to see the water tower in the sim. Railroad tracks. I don't know what elevators are. Alright, just a heads up, the briefing will be in about 12 minutes. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Alright, so let's get back to what we're doing. We're trying to figure out our plan here. So at Fisk to Oshkosh. Okay, so from Fisk to Oshkosh, Fisk Avenue, so it looks like there's a road somewhere. So I don't know if we'll be able to see it. But there's Fisk Avenue that is east to west. Excuse me. Fisk Avenue transition. So from the town of Fisk, do not confuse this road with Highway 44. A large microwave tower is located approximately 1 mile east of Fisk. So there's the microwave tower. Are we going to be able to see it? Who knows? Landing. So they talk more about the landing in the official approach, but let me see. A waiver has been issued reducing the arrival and departure separation standards. Use extra caution to maintain safe. Arrival and departures, separate frequencies, flights, holding patterns, clearing the holding pattern. Alright, so this is runway 9. Alright, so this is 27. So we can probably see, look at it that we're going to be making a right pattern, right downwind, right base, and then a right final to runway 27. Okay, so expect to kind of follow the railroad tracks. Alright, now this one is if we are coming in. So here is, I think, Fisk Avenue. Plan to touch down at the pink dot. So the pink dot is here. Oh my gosh, that is like immediate.
I see you brought back your profile pic.
Begin descent as you enter on the base after the HC tower or the blue dot. Where's the blue dot? Okay. So be on base around the blue dot. Oh, you know what? I don't remember if I did a blue dot in the scenery. Uh-oh. I remember doing these. I don't know if I did a blue dot here. Uh-oh. Alright, let's see what this one is. So, the arrival, 36 left, which is this one. Okay. Alright, I mean, like, nothing super serious about this. Fisk Avenue. It's Fisk Avenue, and then you either... Okay. let me see here. That's taxi, runway 27, to parking, to runway, turn right, off the runway into the grass, moving to the right onto Bravo, or onto the grass near Bravo. Alright, so let's take a look at the charts for that. Alright, so on runway 27, so we have Bravo. So they want us to turn off into the grass and then head into Bravo. Alright. Yeah, I think we would have naturally done that anyway. 36, 36 left. Turn left into the grass or onto the hard surface. Turn left onto taxiway. Papa. Turn right.
What's
into
up,
the
Steven?
grass. Turn left into the grass. Okay, Sarah. I was thinking 1-8. Okay, so yeah, naturally you're gonna turn left.
Tuesday.
That's what I said.
What?
Sam, what the hell are you doing?
Let me see here.
Coming up from
I
little
lost it.
area.
Okay, so here's Papa.
Comanche.
So when you
I'll be there
land
in about 4 years.
36, just turn off left
Nice. I'm gonna
and,
do
and park somewhere. All right, very
Cincinnati
natural,
going up there.
very
In,
natural stuff going on
SR22.
there. All right, let's see what's going on here. This departure.
I'm flying
I don't know
out
if
of
we're doing any
McLaren and
departures.
Skyhawk.
Departures.
Yeah, I thought about doing that, but then I was like, you know what? I need to do this alone. I experience the pain and panic.
Hey, you could have done a whole formation flight thing.
There's always next year.
All right, so in our flight
And the year after
plan,
that, and
in our
yeah,
flight plan
that's
documents,
what procrastination is.
these are the
well,
airports that are
I'm the master of that.
available that are going to be staffed by VATSIM, Appleton, Duane County, Fond du Lac, and Whitman Region.
All I
So
know
we
is
can
the
expect
wind here you
those to
clear is
be-
making my plane like slowly slide
to be there.
backwards. Even though I have my parking brake on, the chocks, and the and apparently what is supposed to be the tie downs.
Plan for fuel.
But I guess this like payware Skyhawk I have doesn't actually hold it down.
All right.
Need to get out the nails. Stick that bad boy down.
Now, one of the guys who's going to ride with
Madison
me.
Municipal.
Let me try and remember who it was from the club. It's Jason. Hey, Jason, that's you in front of me at DBQ?
Yep, that's me.
All right, copy that. So I'm gonna try and take some screenshots. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. So let's take a look at this. Planning. This is VAT Spy. Yes. Okay. So here we have our active areas. So we got Fond du Lac. Let's get that details. Let's go ahead and take a screenshot of those guys. So Kevin and the rest of them filtered. We got these guys hanging out or representing TPC. All right. So here, me and Jason.
If it's realistic, makes the sound of the wheels spinning in the wheel well when they come up if you don't brake first. That's kind of neat.
Yep.
All right, so I've got the, I couldn't help myself. I've got the wear set to 2x and the failure set to 10. Norm is just too normy. So we're gonna be doing this. This is based on livery and cockpit persistence. All right, cool. I haven't figured out how to use this. Not that I've done a ton of research into it either, but you know, how is this actually? So I've seen this, and then how do I move this I'm assuming this is letting me move the plane, but I don't really know how it's doing that. What am I doing? So I'm unsure. This looks like a neat feature, but I don't know how to use it. I should probably consult the manual. All right, guys, briefing in about 4 minutes. If you have any questions, let me know. All right, let me try and pull out. Let me get prepped for these guys here. They don't need to chat GPT. What is this Andrew guy doing? World of Warcraft? Streaming World of Warcraft while you're flying? Hey Andrew, are you flying the flight tonight? Today? Is he still in the? Is he still in comms? Yeah, he's there. All right, it's all good. All right. So here's VATVenture. Here's some livery stuff. This is the weather. This is Sky Vector. Sky Vector. That was our trip to Hawaii. And I think I should have a link to. So here's the final. This is the FAA notice for the real AirVenture. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. I thought I downloaded this, but maybe I haven't. All right. Let's. You know, I swear I downloaded it before. I just don't know where. Fine, it's a 7 megabyte file. Download. That's not a download per se. So Aviation. That. Yeah, it should be in here. Oh, here it is. I did download it. Okay. All right. So let's open Acrobat. Wrong one. Wrong app. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's go ahead and open up EAA AirVenture 2024 here. You know, sometimes they change up the screen and I don't know what's going on anymore. All right, so what I want to do is one-to-one. I want to view it. There we go. Fit to the weight. All right. Now on this side, I used to be able to easily see. I think they changed it on this side. If there's any bookmarks, they have changed it. They did put bookmarks. These are screenshots. Bookmarks. I really do enjoy the bookmarks. I don't know about this. This is terrible looking bookmarks, but when I do my own bookmarks, they're handy dandy. So actually, let me see if they'll let me. Can we go ahead and delete all the bookmarks? Yes, okay. So do give us the option. Okay, so this is pre-flight. This is Fisk holding. They have departures. Don't want departures. I want arrivals. Griffin. Oh, darn it. You're not seeing what I'm seeing.
Mark's late on his briefing.
Oh no, by a minute. All right, you guys, I was too busy looking at the PDF. All right, guys, go ahead and take a look at my screen and let's go ahead and get this bad boy started. Can you guys see my screen and hear my voice?
Yep.
All right, hey, welcome to a special event, the VATVenture 2024, hosted by Chicago ARTCC. And you're hanging out with the Pilot Club today. I'm your host, Pilot Club 444, and we're going to make this grand flight into Oshkosh. All right, I'm gonna do some admin stuff first, and then we'll talk about the flight itself. I'll try and keep the admin stuff brief. So go to our blog on the website, and you can find all the stuff that's going on. We got a lot of things that we're doing. You can check out the flight crew portal. We're doing some stuff there to try and automate and make things really, really cool and handy for everybody else. When you're on Discord, we would appreciate if you guys would use your name and your call sign as part of your identity, so that it makes it easier to figure out who is who. When you file your flight plan, it would be helpful if you could put operatedbythepilotclub.org in the remarks. For today, as part of the whole VATVenture event, also put your color of your airplane. And they're going to refer to you by your airplane type and color. All pilots that fly today get 500 TPC points. Those that use their call sign, their TPC call signs, while on the network will get 1,000 TPC points. We do ask that only members that are onboarded fly the flight. If you're not, go ahead and read the SOP, acknowledge it, and then get back into the flight. Have any questions on how to get onboarded, let me know. We do ask for a stereo flight deck. That means while we are on the Discord event channel, that we try and keep the conversation relevant to the flight and not about your cats or dogs. It is hard. We all know it's hard, but try and keep a stereo flight deck. Be professional. Don't miss your calls. Listen to ATC today, and whatever plan that you have, they can definitely change it. So just be aware, and hopefully you have done a lot of planning, or you're very familiar with the area, so that if they do make any changes, that you can just go ahead and switch up or adjust. And I think that's it. Does anyone have any questions about admin? All right, for the flight itself today, we are flying into Oshkosh, and this is the official NOTAM from for VATVenture. We have our flight plan document that has some of the information in there. We have some sceneries that are available. I have Flight Sim, so Microsoft Flight Sim, so I was able to test these. I was not able to test these, so if anyone that's on X-Plane, let me know if they do or do not work after the flight. Here are some specific add-ons for the area if you're interested in those. These are the airports that Chicago ARTCC says that they will have manned. Appleton, Dane County, Fond du Lac, and Whitman Regional. So those are definitely guaranteed. We'll go through the weather in a minute. Okay, so depending on wherever you're taking off from, we'll just take a look at we'll take a look at this one. Can you guys see my Navigraph?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so no matter what direction you're taking off from, when you do enter into this approach for Fisk, everyone's going to start at Endeavor Bridge over here. The idea is that you will keep a half a mile distance between you and the next plane. It is a straight line, so try not to fly next to somebody. Always fly behind. Make sure that you have all of your lights on. For planes for slow planes, you're going to aim for 90 knots, and your altitude is going to be 1,800 feet. For planes that are faster, 135 knots, and your altitude is 2,300 feet. So you're just basically going to be flying it from one spot to the next. We have Puckaway Lake over here. Going to be flying on the south side shore of Puckaway Lake to the next one, which is Green Lake. And then you're eventually going to make your way to RIP. There are 2 holding patterns. So if ATC says that things are really busy and they need for you guys to do a holding pattern, there's one around Green Lake. You're basically just going to get on the northwest side and just go around and try and enter back into the line. Around the Fisk area, there is a holding pattern over here. So just follow, I guess, close to the lake, and then just get back in. So once you hit Ripton, there is a railroad that they want you to follow. There's a railroad, and lucky there's also a road. I sometimes have a tough time tracking railroads, but there's a railroad out of Ripon. I don't know why I keep saying Ripon. Okay, out of Ripon. So you follow the railroad track. ATC will ask you to rock your wings. They'll give you instructions based on the wind. It looks like runway 27 is what I'm expecting to be active today. So if that is the case, you'll continue following the railroad tracks up this way, and then if it is 9 for some reason, then as you can just come in, they'll just navigate you straight into 9. If it is 27, you'll fly over. There's some houses on this side here, so they'll direct you. You'll be making a right pattern into runway 27. If we are going to 36, so basically, I believe so. The road that they keep talking about, I don't know if it's actually there in the sim, but this is a road that they keep mentioning. So at some point you'll make this is a tower that they've mentioned as well, so maybe we'll be able to see it from there. But basically, if 36 or 18 is what's active, you'll make a right and you'll try and follow this line. You can fly right into 36, or you can make a left pattern into 18, and yeah. Let me see here. I think that's it. Does anyone have any questions?
Main thing is right-hand pattern for 27.
Affirmative, yes. When it comes to the frequencies, because I did put them in here, check. Okay, so make sure that you check ATIS to see what runway is active. They want you to make sure that you have the ATIS within 60 miles of the airport. So 125.9, and then once you finish with ATIS, go ahead and switch over or monitor Fisk approach at 120.7. And I think they said all of the towers are 118.0. All right. Okay. Any other questions?
I think I also read then no ground services at all. Ground is completely uncontrolled.
Oh, okay. Actually, let me.
Yeah, that's how it works in real life. I'm pretty sure, except
Yeah,
for the flagman.
yeah, because you have marshals on the ground, right? So I think that's what I read.
I think in real life, if you're departing IFR, you call ground, but then they just give you, I think, maybe an edict time or something.
Yeah. So I believe one of the things they did mention, like when you on 27. Let me pull up NavGraph again. Let me see here. So they're basically saying as soon as you land, they just want you to get off into the grass, and then make your way to the Bravo taxiway. And if you're on 36, as soon as you land, they just want you to get off into the grass and then make your way onto Papa. So I think from there, now it does look like the ground frequency is available, so it's possible that they might have someone there. But they'll tower will let us know once we land.
Can I add some things here?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so off of 27, usually they want you left off into the grass. And then taxiway Alpha there, they turn into like a mini runway during the event. So you might get that too for 36 right or 18 left.
All right, yeah, and so this is 36. This is 36 left, and this is 36 right. Alpha and 36.
And Information Alpha says they're using 3.6 and 9. 3.6s and 9.
They're using 3, 6, and 9.
Yeah, the 2 3.6s,
Yeah. Okay.
6 right and left, and 9. That's what Information. Oh, it just changed to Bravo. Let me look.
All right. Well, definitely keep your ear to ATIS and see which runway is active. All right. Okay.
And are there any published misses, or just, you know, in case it gets too crowded? I wasn't really sure what to do if I had to
ATC
go
just
around
tells you where to go in that case.
Yeah, so we're going to be listening a lot to ATC. They're going to manage everything.
Oh yeah, another thing is you don't respond to ATC unless they ask you to. You just listen.
All right. Okay. Any other questions?
I'm sorry. What about anybody have any information about misses, or if it's, you know, you coming in and it's just there's no way?
Depends on where you are in the procedure.
So if you're trying to land on 2-7, but you're going to have to miss it?
Or are you talking about you're on the Fisk arrival and then you get too close to people?
Yeah, exactly. Say that I start crowding somebody too much.
You're supposed to be the bigger man, break yourself off the arrival, and go back to wherever the beginning of the arrival is, based on the ATOs.
Okay, so... Alright. Yeah, I'll figure it out.
I mean, unless you can, you know, pull back the power, add power, whatever, to space yourself a little better.
No, I guess my basic question was, okay, yeah, on a missed, like, say you're coming into 2-7 and missed, you know, if it's a right pattern...
ATC tells you what to do.
Okay, and then just head back to Green Lake and re-enter.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, they'll tell you. They'll tell you what they need for you to do. Because
Yeah, I know there was a YouTube video posted from last year's Oshkosh of a guy. They were on the approach. A whole bunch of people on the approach to 18 right, and some aircraft came in and tried to land opposite direction of everyone. They sent like 3 or 4 people around, and this guy got confused. And ATC actually called his call sign out on the frequency.
That's what you don't want to hear.
Really?
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Any other questions? All right, guys, keep it safe, have fun, and we'll listen out for you on the comms. All right. So now let me switch up. Let me switch up what I'm sharing in the chat. I mean, in the Discord. These guys. Let me switch it up to just the plane. Just the sim. All right. So let me just do one more. Now that we have a couple more people, let me just do a screenshot. Let me do a screenshot of that spy. Okay. And then we have this details. We have Judd. We have Judd Lopez. So, sorry. It was easier. I think it was easier before. Okay, let me check out this guy. So we have the Tower ATIS. We have METAR. So I guess it's just these. We want to give all of the controllers some love if possible. They are doing us a big favor today. All right. I think we're good. Did we file everything? Yes, we filed the flight. Go ahead and start closing up things. So let's pull this back. All right. Let's do a quick walk around. All right, that's pretty tight. Pretty loose. Oh no, I don't want these tip tanks. That's already off. Don't worry about that. We're good there. Good there. I wanted to change this as well. All right, that's pretty clear. We We got a decent amount. And I'm checking, making sure that. All right, that's loose. That's tight. Last time I remember I forgot to take this off, and I just couldn't figure out why why I couldn't move. All right, let me see here. So what I wanted to change is I don't want tip tanks, and I want to change the propellers to those other ones. I do want soundproofing. This plane is loud. I think that's about it. All right, so we have plenty of fuel. The controls out, all of that seems to be fine. Okay, I think we're good. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy going. All right, so let's go ahead and put up our flaps. Let me see here. All of this is pulling us all. We're going to turn on. We're looking for the fuel pump. We can hear it. That's a good thing. And we can see it. I actually need to fix my what do they call that? My custom views. Okay, so that fuel pumps look good. We're going to turn on our beacon light. We're going to put some fuel in there. Put some fuel in the engines. We'll do 3. All right, we'll pull back a little bit here. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing started. Oh, almost forgot. Yo, Mego, turn on this airplane. Clear, prop. All right. Oh, then that's why you need your checklist, because I forgot to put my my parking brakes on. All right, so let's go ahead and lean since we're on the ground. All right, we can put our master avionics on. Oil pressure and oil temp, those look decent. We can put on our taxi lights. Actually, what do we have? This is taxi. Is it just taxi? No, it's both lights. So this one has just one set of lights. Okay. All right, we're going to turn on our radio. Turn those things on. Things look decent. All right, so what kind of coverage do we have, if any, from where we are? So we are at DBQ. There is no coverage. All right, so now let's go ahead and take a look at our sectional chart. So let's jump back over here into satellite. Nope, not satellite. Into FAA sectional and find our CTAP. All right, so this area, so we have 119.5, we have KDBQ, we have 12295, which I think is Unicom. So this CT's control tower. So usually the tower is the CTAP control. So 119.5 is what we will use. Do I have this set up? 119.5. And what airport is this? It's DBQ. Oh boy, I don't know how to say. Dubuque? No. Dubuque. I'm gonna say Dubuque. Dubuque traffic, Pilot Club 444 in Comanche. Radio check. Oh, actually, here it's telling me towers 119.5. ATIS, Unicom. So, Hey fellas, I got a question about CTAF and Unicom. I'm at a towered airport, so do I use oh no, sorry, I got my answer. So it says tower, but it also
Use
says
the CTAF.
it says CTAF. So 119.5 is the correct frequency. All right. So, oh, sorry, you guys actually can't see what I'm looking at. Sorry. So over here, I was looking at the frequencies. I saw Unicom and CTAF, but I didn't register. My brain didn't register CTAF. I just saw tower. So this is the frequency that we're using. I need to reset these stream avatars. Is it acting all funky? Is it not there? Looks like it's not there. What's going on here? All right, I'm gonna disconnect, and then I'm gonna go ahead and reconnect it. Oh, the battery out. Oh, it didn't end. Okay. All right, it's reset. Is it actually there? It doesn't look like it's there. Oh, that's the planning phase, but it should be there. Thought I had it as an over. Okay, it's there in that state. Okay, so it's there. All right. So frequency. Okay. So let's jump back over here and let's get some METAR. So let's put this up here as well. So the wind is 20 at 13 knots. So 20, which is close. So 180 minus. Yeah. Okay. So 180 is still closer. So we're still gonna take off on 180. U2992. Go ahead and do 2992. Oh, this isn't moving. Well, so this is moving, but this isn't moving. Okay, so that's weird. So something's a little broken. Okay, now it's moving. Okay. All right, 2992. Let's get our magnetic compass to be aligned with our HSI. Oh,
That's awkward.
did it still not end? Okay. And there goes me.
Only one other man here knows what I've done.
Only one other man knows. All right, let's go ahead and set our flight. KDBQ, KOSH.
Just trying to message Mason on me pilot and didn't put a period, I put a slash.
So what, I put it in the chat?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm trying to find my flight
Sometimes I have
sim.
my good days, sometimes I have my bad.
All right, so
What were you trying to message me
30.
about?
I was just gonna chat with you about routing and whatnot, but
Bro,
not in here.
if
Go
only
ahead
you could
and
see
move.
the stuff that happens in the ATC chat sometimes of people accidentally putting it in there.
I wish.
So I want to
Because
see.
there's a bunch of commands for center controllers to start with a slash.
All right, so
And you know what else starts with a
180.
slash?
Uh,
Put a
that's
message
south.
in ATC chat.
There's 180. So this is actually.
Yep.
This is my heading bug. I should be doing with my heading
It's
bug.
like when you accidentally CC someone on a email.
All right, so 180. That's what we're gonna take. Let me take a look at Navigraph. All right, so let's try and figure out how to use Navigraph as our sectional chart during flight. That's gonna be fun. All right, so we're gonna take off south, and then we're gonna, I don't know, left or right pattern. Probably right pattern. I mean left, probably a left. And then the idea is to follow the the roads. All right, this will be interesting. 360. Okay. What is the name of this airport? Dubuque. Okay, I'm just gonna say Dubuque. Dubuque traffic, Pilot Club 444 Comanche, taxiing to runway 18 for a northeast departure. Dubuque traffic. set. That is off. Jason, is your comm up?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, copy that. I was just wondering if you were hearing any of my chatter.
Yep, I hear ya.
Oh. I sometimes forget to do this. I have to record the flight. Well, look at that. Andrew won the Battle Royale. How convenient. Let's hope I'm going in the right. There, I don't have those charts. I do have this chart. Alright, so I think I'm on Alpha. Yeah, I should be on Alpha, and Alpha will take me directly to 1-8. Alright, so looks like, yeah, looks like we're on Alpha, and looks like we're coming up to 1-8. So things are what we think it is. Yay! I do want to check my head tracker. It seems a little jumped. The Dubuque traffic, Pilot Club 444 holding short runway 18, doing a quick systems check. Alright, that system check is me actually looking at my head tracker and seeing if the smoothness, you know, I don't know why the smoothness won't. Okay. You see here. I try and put the smoothness all the way up, so let me go ahead and save that profile. Hopefully that's all it was. Alright, so you know what? Let's go ahead and tune into 115.8 on this bad boy here. Oh my god. Back up. 11, what was that? 115.8. 115.8. And the reason why I'm doing that is I want to, so this is 05. So I want to make sure that we don't pass. So where's north? Here's north. This is 05. Here's 06. So this is 6. I don't remember a 05 being like this extended. So that's what, 1, 3, something another. I don't remember how to read them anymore. That's 33, 30, so 1, 2, 3. So that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I guess that's 3. All right, so this is 5, so 4, 040. I don't want to pass 040. The 040 radio going out there. So 040 is what I'm going to look at over here. So here I want to stay to the left of 040. That's the goal. All right, let's turn on the strobes and let's turn on our nav lights as well. Forgot about that. And turn on our fuel pump. Dubuque traffic, Pilot Club 444, lining up on runway 18 for a northeast departure. Dubuque traffic. All right, flaps, one stage of flaps down. All right. Buick traffic, Pilot Club 444, taking off runway 18. Good view. Fuel up, everything up. All right, and we did, I think we kind of remember that there is, see? So I don't know why, I don't know why it does that. So unless I'm just, oh, it was lifting my right wing up. Holy moly, this thing is just doing some serious climbing. Alright, let's go ahead and configure. Landing gear up, flaps are already up. Big traffic, Pilot Club 444 turning left, crosswind, runway 18. Alright, so we're aiming for 4,000, but it looks like there's no thunderstorms. So we'll see what happens. Departing a... There goes our boy, Jason. The Buick traffic, Pilot Club 444, turning left, downwind, runway 18, for a northeast departure. Final call, the Buick. Alright, so we have a road that is, well, we're looking for that river. Alright, so let's do a little bit of, do some climbing here. It's a lot of climbing. So apparently we are on the, we're on the right hand side? Yes, we're on the right hand side. So it's very possible that we did not depart how I wanted us to depart. Well, I mean, fine. It's not gonna kill us. All right, so let's go ahead and make an adjustment. Looking at the thing here, I want to be on the other side of 040. So there is the river. All right, we're climbing to 4,000. So let's. Go. I'm leaning the fuel. I should be using one of them. Both. Alright, we're still climbing, so I'm using the trim wheel. Actually, 4,500 is what I'm supposed to be doing. Alright, so we're on the left hand side of 040, so this is good. Why did they pick today for event in bad winds for small aircraft? You know what? The funny thing is, I've learned with pilots is that they pick their days, and then the wind or the weather just does whatever it wants to do. So weather bearing. All right, let's try and. So this thing is still trying to climb. I'm at 4,800. I was trying to hang out around 4,500. So let's see if I can do that. Alright, so I'm gonna put my manifold pressure down to about 20 inches. Sometimes I find if I'm going too fast that it makes it like unstable to try to manipulate the plane. Now the maneuvering speed is 144 knots, so I think I should, you know, somewhere between 160 and 140 is where I should be trying to aim. All right, fuel pressure, oil pressure, those still look good. Oil temp, this still looks good. So there are potential failures in this aircraft. All right, so we have, this is the highway that we'll be following for the most part. Let me see here. So I think, I don't know if you guys can see the arm here, but we should expect to come up to, I think that's Platterville. So now we're trying to stable out. So my camera view, that stuff right. This one doesn't work. I wonder what happened. Oh, I think it has something to do with this. Let me see. So it doesn't reset the camera speed. Interesting. When I do the other one, it definitely resets it. Okay. Oh, yeah. So it was just a speed thing. All right. I wonder if I've lost track. I think I've lost track. I didn't pay attention to where I was. Okay, I think that's the highway. There's a good amount of small pockets of town here, so not sure. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think as long as I'm on the left-hand side of 040, I'm okay. All right, so we've kind of stapled out at 4,200. I'm not gonna mess around with that too much. All right, so let's just try and keep on. Let's just try and keep on a path here. Actually, 360? No, 36036. Let's change the heading. So that's roughly what I should be following. All right, and how far are we out? We're about 14 nautical miles out from the airport that we started at. Nautical miles out. Okay, cool. So we are nowhere near our other place. So Platterville, this is 21 nautical miles just to get to this other airport. So we've got a fleet. So you know what, Mask, I find it interesting because according to the wind, I would think that runway 27 is what would be available. But it almost sounds like 36 and 9 is what they're making available. So, I mean, I don't know what's going on. You know what? Let's see if we can. I mean, we are pretty far away from it. I don't know if. Yeah, I actually don't see it in the ATIS right now. OSH or Oshkosh ATIS isn't available just yet. All right, that's good. All right, so it looks like we are descending. We're at 4,000, or we're at 3,900. So let's try and get back up. And even though there are clouds and stuff, I don't see any thunderstorms in our path. So we are good to go. All right, I'm using the trim wheel to try to get this thing to point this nose up conservatively. I don't want to go past 1,000 feet. So I'm keeping an eye on my heading bug and on my vertical speed indicator just to make sure that I am on course. And we're about 19 miles out, so it's possible that this, actually, there should be an airport somewhere around. There goes the airport. All right, excellent. So we are where we're supposed to be. So the road veers. So let's follow the road. Let's follow the highway, because that's what we're supposed to be doing. So we're gonna follow this highway. So there goes that city, which is Platterville. There's Platterville. Following the road, it's going to head east. Then it's going to go back up northeast, and we're going to follow it to Mineral Point. Alright, fuel still looks good. Pressure. The instruments still look fine. I'm going to take off the lights. The fuel pump doesn't need to be on anymore. And I think everything is fine. I think we're configured okay. Alright, the road is, the highway is still on our left-hand side. There's a little bit of cloud coverage happening. Alright, messing with the trim just a little bit. Alright, there's a light over there. I think that's our boy Jason. I don't want to go too fast. So let me see if I can slow this plane down a little bit. So I think the good thing about using highways as navigation is that I can keep it in my periphery. So while I'm doing all sorts of stuff, messing with different instruments, I can still keep it in my peripheral and just kind of follow it a little bit here. So I'm looking at the compass, and we're now headed 06. In between 06 and 03, so we are going back into like a northeast vibe. Alright, we're about 26 miles from our departure. Alright, so Mineral Point will be in front of us, and on the left hand side there will be the airport, the airport. Let me see if there's anything we can use to track ourselves. No. Alright, the good thing is I think we're still tracking. We're still tracking our other one. So the next VOR that we would use is Dell's 117.0. So let's just go ahead and put that in there. 7. So that'll be the next one. Alright, so cruising at about 140 knots right now. Let me see if we can do something here. So according to Mineral Point, we know that 050 here's north, 03. Alright, so this is 1, 2, and that's 03. 3, and that's 4. So 03. All right, so 03. I think as long as we don't cross, as long as we don't cross that line, I think I think we're in good space. All right, 31 miles out. How far is it? So we've got 21 and 15. So that's 6. So that's 36 miles. So roughly, so we should almost be there. We should see mineral point soon. I mean, I think that's it right there. That looks like a pretty dense. That looks like a pretty dense population. And that might be an airport. That looks like an airport. So I'm gonna say this is mineral. Okay, so what was the plan? So we continue following it up. Okay, actually this one's a little confusing. So there's a major highway and then there's a little road. We are headed east, northeast. Mineral Point. Okay, so it looks like the major highway. So it looks like we can continue following the major highway up until Dodgerville. So this is the major highway here.
What's going on? Sucked in by clouds.
What, you going low?
All right, so I'm gonna
I just
assume
went
that
IFR, so I just get to deal with clouds.
I'm gonna assume that this is that's the highway that we should be
You
following.
might want to simulate BMC a little bit, because in the 8 it just says IFR arrivals.
You know what I can
IFR
also
60
do?
miles out.
32.
Well, good news is I'm still with Indy.
No,
Indy
43.
Center.
So 043.
Yeah, so you probably eventually need to go BMR.
04. Here's 5.
But I can at least fly through the
Alright, so
rain. I'm supposed to get
043.
later through this.
Which is around the airport. So I think that's the airport over there. So we're gonna hang out. We're gonna hang out around this highway, and then we're going to follow a 043 heading. Sorry, cameras. All right, so we are at 4,200 feet. All right, so that looks like there's a major city coming up, so that could be Dodgerville. I'm not sure, but it probably is because the highway now looks like it splits and goes east and west. So if it is going east and west, then that is probably Dodgerville. Ooh, look at these clouds. They are getting a little bit in my way. What's the outside temperature? 20, roughly 20 degrees, so there's no need for a pitot. Turn on the pitot. The pitot heat, excuse me. I've lost Jason's lights. Are my lights off? Yeah. Oop, okay, there it is. Alright, so it does look like it's going east and west. So this, I'm gonna make the conclusion that this is Dodgerville. So I think we're doing okay. Alright, so this next one, so 43. Let me see here. So at this point, we do not have anything like major to really. There's a river. that we could probably use. Here's a river here. We might be able to use that, but 043 is the heading that we could use. And I'm probably going to put it on autopilot just so that I can make some adjustments to the flight, to the map, or not adjustments, but get familiar with what's going on. Now this is stuff you should be doing before you take, but since I'm streaming, I don't really spend too much time on that. But maybe I should. Maybe I should. Alright, it looks like there's definitely a fog in this space. I don't have an ADS-B, so this is definitely considered dangerous. But it is there is some turbulence around here. It is pushing the plane around. All right, I'm using my left tank. Okay, the left tank is being depleted. Ooh, look at this. And it could. So, is it possible that it's these clouds that's making the flight feel rough? All right. So I think it's hard to follow this river because it looks like the river continues, but it just looks like a lake at this point. But looking at the map, it does show that there's that there is a vein. All right, I'm gonna put this on autopilot. I'm gonna put it in heading mode, and we're supposed to be following a 043 heading. And I'm gonna get myself familiar with stuff. So let's go in heading. All right, so that's heading mode. Let's go ahead and climb up to 4,500 like we were trying to. Alright, 1,000 feet, roughly 900 feet per minute. Somewhere between that and 500. So I'm going to keep messing around with the trim wheel until I get what I want. Okay, so we're definitely in cloud. So I think in real life, I'm supposed to be 500 or 1,000. I think it's 500 feet below it. All right. As I'm trying to climb, it is slowing down the plane. We're at 120 knots. Alright, I think I'm okay here. So let's go ahead and hold the altitude. So we've got the altitude hold on. That's the same thing as pushing this button here. Okay, so we're now heading in this direction where we have a steady altitude. Okay, so now let's take a look at where we are and what's going on. All right, so let's switch over to the next VOR, which is Dell's. Let's do that. All right, first let's see where we are on this. So because we're looking for the radio out of the center, we're going to be looking for, we'll start with like, here's north, so the opposite is 180, but we're looking for the diamond to be in the opposite direction. They want me to put my trim down, my elevator trim down some. Alright. Okay, so this is, this looks like it's going to, but it looks like it's always, it's not ever. Okay, maybe I don't know how this works, but we're definitely gonna do this. All right, so we are currently on the 1819. We're on the, we'll say the 19. Nope, we're on like, yeah, 19, the 195 radio. Alright, so we're on the 195 radio, and we want to make our way. Is that correct? We're flying northeast. Yeah, 043.
That's for you, Mason.
Alright, so this one part. So this is 21, 200,
Remind me again, when I start
19,
getting close, I'm just
180,
following the
17.
transition that they are broadcasting and wait for them to contact me. I don't reach out to approach. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct. They will, as long as you're in that line, that endeavor, they will reach out and say your airplane type and the color if you put it into the remarks.
Got it. Thanks.
Hmm. And I believe they'll ask you to rock your wings just to verify that it's you.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing them do that, but I haven't heard anybody reach out directly to them. So I was just kind of like, wait, how do they know? And I guess they're just watching.
Kind of awesome.
Well, that and the Green Lake transition is in use, so I can just proceed straight to Green Lake. I don't have to go all the way out to Endeavor if it's out of the way. Is that correct?
I believe they want you to start I believe they want everyone to start at Endeavor.
No, you start at Green Lake is what the ATA says.
Okay, all right. Well, whatever the ATA
If you want
says.
to start out farther, you can. But, you know, if you want to shortcut it, you can go to Green Lake.
Cool.
All right, so I think I have Oshkosh ATIS. I have Oshkosh ATIS online, so let's go ahead and take a look. So you know what, COM2, I was supposed to be monitoring 112.8, and I was not doing that. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's, I'm listening to both. Okay, so now let's switch over to ATIS.
Where I'm coming from,
125.9.
Endeavor Bridge. Wait, that really makes sense for me to just cut the tiny bit of a corner.
Launch mode B and head light. Expect landing runway 27.
Yeah, I'm coming up from Chicago here. Maybe that'll cut it good. 40
arrival, contact Hot Tower 126.6, report inbound pond to land and over Waterford.
Oh my gosh, this is terrible.
Head runway 36 left. IFR arrival to Central
where's
IFR
the dispatch
0 miles from Oshkosh Airport and proceed with the published 5th VFR arrival or Waterford VFR arrival. Hot departure, contact 118.5 for runway 27, 126.6 for runway 36, 5 on initial contact. You'll have information, Charlie. With reachable airport HS information, Charlie 17530. 1260 at 5. Visibility 10. Sky clear for 12,000. Temperature 28, 2.21, altimeter 2989. Welcome to Manchester 2024 VFR Green Lake transition in use. Maintain 12 mile and trail above the aircraft. Maintain 1800 at 90 knots if unable 2300 at 135 knots. Launch mode B and at live time. Expect landing runway 27. 3FIXL. 3FIX are notices to their mission. Waterford arrivals, contact Hot Tower 126.6, report inbound pond to land and over Waterford Island. Expect runway 36 left. IFR arrivals to Central IFR 60 miles from Oshkosh Airport and proceed with the published 5th VFR arrival or Waterford VFR arrival. Osh departure, contact 118.5 for runway 27. 126.6 for runway 36, 5 on initial contact. You'll have information, Charlie.
Okay, so I got some of it. 29089 is the altimeter. It looks like Green Lake is the transition that is active, and runway 27. All right, so now we need to monitor I think it's approach 120.7. Let me just verify that. Yeah, 120.7 is Oshkosh approach. Now, actually, how far away am I from this place? All right, I am getting pretty close. You know what? This is how that's working. Okay, so this is how it's working. All right, so I determined that this Prairie du Sac is on the 1-7 radio. So when I get there, it should be good. Following 04Z, 043 heading. And once I cross this, I should be late. Like, I think, no, because I haven't passed it yet. Alright, so there should be, a lake. Yeah, so I don't know what I just passed. Maybe it was this one. Prairie du Sac, it would be on the left-hand side of the lake. That was, yeah, it's the left-hand side. Also be, I think there should also be an airport. Yeah, there should also be an airport. So, okay, I am getting close now. All right, so I mean, okay, so that is Prairie du Sac. So we're there. I don't know where this airport is, but it should be there as well. I don't know. According to this, we are coming up to the 170 radio. All right, so we're gonna make an adjustment to 040. All right, so let's just go to 040. And I don't know. I don't know if my plane can do 90 without crashing. So we're gonna try it, and hopefully it's good. All right, so we're taking this 20 nautical miles from Prairie du Sac to this airport, this city here, Portage. From Portage, we're gonna there should be a road. I've been to this area before, so there's a road that'll take us right to the bridge, and then we can just follow the bridge. If we wanted to go directly, we could just go direct to Green Lake, but I mean, I'm fine. I think I need my visuals anyway. All right, so let me see here. So what I want to do is, this is 1201314. So 14 will let me know that I'm over here. So let's go ahead and okay. So 14, 04014. Like that. Pressure, oil. Okay, so those things are good. Those are lights. Looks like I'm not going to need it just yet. right, what's that major city on our left-hand side? Is it Baraboo? Passing Baraboo. Did we? Oh, we did not switch over. So let's get to 120.7. So let's take it there. Com 127. Is that right? No, I keep doing it. 120.7. 120.7. All right, we're 7 miles from the VOR. And we are not even broadcasting. Good Lord. We are a mess. All right, I'm tuned into 120.7. Have any of you guys heard anything yet?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, so we've passed. Oh my goodness, so we've already passed the radio. What was the point? What was the point of that? So over here, I think is what I was looking at. No. Yeah. So Baraboo and whatever. So 90. Yeah. So right before we get. So right after 90. All right. So go ahead and switch that up, and we're now targeting 090.
Special aircraft, welcome to VATVenture 2024 VFR green light transition use. Maintain 1.5 miles of trail of other aircraft. Do not pass. No side by side, no left turn. 1,000
All right. Can you guys hear Batsim okay? Hey, King Forza 00. So many kings around here. How you doing, man? Are we flying right? Where are you flying right over now? So I'm in. Well, I don't know what state I'm in. But we're eventually going to make our way to Wisconsin. I know that Oshkosh is over there. But currently, we're just passing Baraboo, and we're making our way to Portage. In order to get into the Endeavor Bridge and then start making our way over to Oshkosh. So we're in the Wisconsin area, Chicago airspace, and we are slant alphaing it today using some VORs. So according to this, it looks like well, this doesn't look right. How did we get there? How did we get there so quickly? All right, so there's a river and then there's a city. Hold on now. Okay, I mean, I guess we got there. We're at Portage already. It seemed, I didn't think. Okay, so let's get off of autopilot.
I'm down, guys.
Oh,
Yellow
nice.
and white, low wing, rocket wing.
Had to do 2 360s, but landed on the 36 left.
Copy that. All right, so here is Portage.
I didn't get that. Yellow and white, low wing. Yellow and white, type P28A, rocket wing.
Bounced twice.
You got there. You got there. All right, so now.
Rock, turn right, follow the road eastbound. Runway 36, monitor tower 126.6. Happy landing.
All right, so 36. So they are doing some people on 36. You follow my YouTube channel. Hey, thanks for doing that, guy. Appreciate it. I hope you find it entertaining. I'm playing around with some stuff. There's one video that I'm supposed to be working on, and for some reason I keep procrastinating on it. I don't know why. But I'm gonna try and get it out soon.
Yellow and gray cub, correction, white and gray cub, rocket wing.
An unexpected climb along with ice on your windows. Okay. Do you
Model matching is a little dicey.
do you fly the Comanche?
Can you rocket wing scan for me, please? There it is. Good rock. Thank you. Follow the railroad northbound, northeastbound. Keep it south of gravel pit, runway 27. Contact tower 118.5. Happy
Okay, so 27 and 36. Those are the ones that they are monitoring or are considered active.
black low
But
wing.
my advice to
Roger,
you
wing.
to do is feel comfortable doing whatever you feel comfortable.
Turn right.
Do what you
follow
feel
the
comfortable.
road.
Copy that. All right.
Runway 36, contact tower 126.6. Happy landing.
All right. So what are we doing? Are we climbing? We're 4,000. All right. So we're gonna follow this highway. We're gonna follow this highway up until we get to the bridge.
Bell 425, is it? I didn't see you. I think you flew north of my position. Traffic is off.
Now
your
what I'm
right,
looking for is the
southbound,
airport,
just,
and
make
I
sure
don't
you,
see the airport. It
you
should
have
be
a visual
right next to the
separation
highway.
that, if you're a helicopter, you can associate your landing area.
So that'd be hilarious if it's like if I'm nowhere, if I'm not where I think I should be. Oh, the V35 Korea Bonanza. I do love those V-tails, my friend.
Aircraft inbound Rush Lake. I need you at 2,300 by the time you get to fifth, please. Does that maintain 2,300?
All right, so now that I've taken it off autopilot, there is a lot of counter flying that that I'm doing. Oh snap! What's up, Saying? How are you doing? Look here, guy. No beef, okay? Now that I'm on the other side of the camera, try not to troll me. All right, so I am a little concerned because I did not find the airport that I thought I'd find. All right, so there's a bunch of lakes. Let's take a quick look. No beef. Okay. All right. Oh, it looks like it was back around the city. So maybe I just plainly missed it. Maybe it's like right there and I just missed it. All right. Okay, so now at this point, we're heading north. We're gonna head over to this part of the lake here. So there should be like a railroad. I mean, we can probably start heading. I mean, we're being pushed over there anyway.
Potential aircraft, welcome to VATVenture 2024.
Okay, so at this point, I need to get down to 1,800 feet. So let's start descending. Let's get the manifold pressure down. I should be at 1,800 and going 90 knots. So that's going to be interesting.
Blue Vision Jet, descend maintain 2,300.
I mean, you can see that we're being rocked around. So I'm looking for this railroad. But I'm gonna go ahead and start heading east anyway. I think. I'm still looking for that. I'm still looking for it.
6-7 Victor Alpha, I did not see you, but follow the road tracks to the north, keep it south of the gravel pit. Runway 27, contact tower 118.5.
Alright, so I'm gonna start. I need to slow this plane down. I don't know how I'm gonna do that to 90 knots. So I'm messing around with the RPMs. I'm under 3,000, so I'm going full rich on the mixture. Yeah, you know what? I don't see this plane doing 90 knots. So I'm gonna climb. Let's go to 2,300. Where am I? Oh, actually, haha. I'm already. I need to pay attention. All right, so we're headed. Where are we headed? Are we headed east? We're headed east, kind of. All right, let's try and get stable here. All right, things are already falling apart, as you guys can see. So I should be following. I'm following this, and I should be following something else. So 960 is what I should be following. here it is. So let's follow 960. All right, manifold pressure down some more. I don't know how I'm gonna get this thing down to 130. Manifold pressure down some more. And once you put the manifold pressure down, the plane starts to descend, so then you start picking up speed. So I'm really gonna have to, yeah, so 130 seems comfortable. All right, so there's, I think that's the lake. That's one of the lakes. I believe that is Puckaway Lake. All right, so we're doing our 130. Let me put the manifold pressure up a little bit. And we're gonna do landing gear down. Now, they did want all of our lights on. Actually, they wanted our landing gear down. I think before Fisk. All right, so then I'm gonna put this back up. All right, but at least all the lights. That's important.
Aircraft last in line at Green Lake, squawk 1200 VFR. Central aircraft, welcome to VATVenture 2024. VFR Green Lake transition is used. Maintain 1.5 miles of trail of other aircraft. Maintain 1.
Can you guys hear ATC okay, or should I turn them up?
Expect landing runway 27 or runway 36.
All right, so this I believe is Puckaway Lake. So we're gonna continue. We're almost at Greenville. ATC is good. Copy that. All right, so we're trying to maintain 135 knots at 2,300, which I'm not doing. I am at 2,600. Look at that. The plane's already trying to descend to the ground. All right, so right before landing is when I'll. Well, no, I can actually switch over. So let's actually just switch over to the right tank. All right, a lot of things to keep track of. Right at the end here. All right, fuel pressure is good. Oil pressure, so all the pressure, all the instruments look fine. Autopilot is off. We're doing 140 knots. We're gonna try and see if we can slow down some more.
If unable, maintain 2,300 at 135 knots. Squawk mode Charlie, have your lights on. No passing, no side-by-sides, no S-turns. Maintain 1.5 miles of trail of other aircraft. Welcome to VATVenture.
All right, we're at, is this still Puckaway Lake? Puckaway Lake, and we're making our way to Green Lake. All right. Well, so I don't know if I can do it like this. This is Sayin. Let's give a shout out to Sayin. Sayin, for any of you guys that do not know, he is a pilot.
Mark, I think I'm following behind you.
Oh, I'm at Puckaway Lake right now.
Are you trying to do the 135 knot thing?
Yeah.
You sure you can't do 90?
I don't feel comfortable with this Comanche doing 90.
sure every other Comanche you fly in real life Oshkosh, you do 90.
Right. Yep.
I was gonna say I'm doing 90 right now, no problem.
Oh, okay.
White, green, high wing, Cessna, rock your wing.
Yeah, I know in real life the controllers have been known to tell someone to
Good
go
rock,
back
follow
to
the
the
railroad
starting
track.
points if they try
Keep
to
it
be
south of gravel
a higher
pit, runway
altitude past
27,
people.
monitor tower 118.5.
All right, yeah, so I distracted myself here, but Sane is also a flight sim enthusiast here. He is looking to do a introductory flight soon. Are you're researching, or are you actually planning to schedule one for this week? I've done one. My wife got me
You guys got a nice line going in.
an intro for my birthday. I think 2 years ago, a year ago. I think it was 2 years ago, and it was pretty awesome. The funny thing for me is looking at it. Once I got the nerve to look outside the plane, it kind of looked like the sim. So that was weird. All right, so I'm trying to maintain my altitude and my speed right now. All right, there's a plane behind me. I believe that is Steven. We're at Greenway, or officially at Greenway Lake. This is the transition where things are starting. So I don't think
Welcome to VATVenture 2024. VFR Green Lake transition is in use. 1/2 miles in trail of other aircraft. Maintain 1,800 at 900 knots. If unable, maintain 2,300 at 135 knots. Stockmore Charlie, have your lights on. Landing runways 27 and runways 36. Oshkosh altimeter 2987.
All right, runway 27 and 36. All right, I'm trying to use the trim wheel to keep my plane balanced here. All right, so it looks like I'm doing okay with the speed. Got the manifold pressure down under 15
White
inches.
Comanche, rock your wings.
That's me.
Good rock. Follow the railroad tracks. Keep it south of gravel pit. Runway
Hi guys,
27.
I'm shut
contact
down.
tower
We'll see you guys
118.5.
hopefully at the end of the week. See ya.
All right, boss. Have a good one.
You too, man.
All right, so he said follow the railroad tracks, and then I missed everything else. I want to plan for August. I saw how much it costs, and it was affordable. It is surprising how affordable it is. I mean, sometimes I wonder if I can just, continue to do introductory. How many introductory flights will they allow me to do before they're like, look, buddy, you're gonna need to pay for classes. All right, so they want us to follow the railroad, right? So right now we're at Green Lake.
Welcome to VATVenture 2024. VFR Green Lake transition.
We're coming up.
Maintain 1/2 miles.
We're coming up to, or we're making our way to Ripon. Ripon is where the
Charlie, have your lights on. Landing runway 27 and runway 36.
Thought about that.
It is information Delta, altimeter 2987.
All right, information Delta 2987. Okay, so Ripon is the city that we're coming up to. It has the railroad that we'll need to follow. So this is the railroad here. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to follow it. I'll need to look. I want to keep it on my left-hand side. It's hard for me to see it on my right.
Red, white, and blue Cessna Skyhawk, rock your wings. So you're going to have to do that again. Red, white, and blue Cessna Skyhawk, rock your wings. Okay, I didn't get a rock there, but turn right, follow the road. Follow the road to the east, runway 36, contact Oshkosh Tower 1266.
All right, now here's Ripon. Can I see? I think this is the railroad. So I'm gonna try and fly somewhere in between here. Why is the sim freezing on me? Now is not the time to be doing that. Oh no. Oh no, sim. It's still freezing. How much data is it trying to process?
White Diamond 40, rock your wings.
Give it
rock,
time.
turn right, follow the road.
How much time does it need?
Runway 36, contact tower 126.6. Have a nice flight.
Okay. So that was a little scary. All right, so because of the winds,
White high wing with black and gray stripes, rock your wings.
because of the winds, I'm constantly turning my ailerons.
I think
To the
that
left.
was you. Yeah, rock your wings again, sorry.
Sorry, just trying to get some. Nope.
White high wing with
You know what,
black and
hold
gray
on.
stripes, follow the railroad, runway 27, keep it south to gravel pits. Contact tower 1185. Red and white Cessna, rock your wings. Red and white Cessna, turn right, follow the road eastbound. It'll be runway 36, monitor tower 126.6. Have a nice landing. November 239 Bravo Lima, that's a caravan with maroon and white stripes, rock your wings.
All right, looks like I'm going below 2300, so I'm trying
Harder,
to
please. There we go, good rock. Follow the railroad northbound, keep it up to gravel pit, runway 27,
Trying to
contact tower
maintain.
1185.
Gotta maintain the altitude here. All right, so now I'm really nervous to see what the add-on frame rate is going to be like when I get there. I did, even though I have a 4060,
Let's see here, black.
even though I have a 4060 video card, I did turn the graphics down to medium. I don't know why I did that.
Black H160, rock your wings.
Why did I do that? I don't know. I think I was playing around the other day. I mean, most of the times I have it on ultra.
Black H160, follow the railroad track, runway 27, contact tower 118.5.
Okay, so there's the railroad, and ooh, now I'm going too high.
November 649 Bravo Whiskey, I see you. Let's see here, follow the railroad track. Actually, no, you know what? Turn right, follow the road. Runway 36, contact tower 126.6.
All right, so now I gotta push this thing. All right, so now I'm doing some power management, trying to get my altitude correct and my speed. And I'm having to push my elevator forward. So now I need to mess with my trim. All right, I think I got it. Nope, I'm descending. All right, so there is the railroad. Still got to keep it on my left-hand side, so I won't be able to see. There you are, you pretty railroad, you. Hello, my little railroad. Okay, so I'm descending, and I need to keep at 2300. Alright, I'm expecting some instructions soon.
Central aircraft, altimeter 2987, maintain 1,890 knots. If unable, 2,300 at 135 knots. Make sure to listen very carefully to the frequencies. Don't be shy about asking for a repeat. Having some issues with the tower right now. Some people are on the wrong frequencies and the wrong runways.
Uh-oh.
You can expect either runway 27 or runway 36.
Alright, so the railroad tracks are still pretty visible, I think. I think that's it
Well,
over
I'm
there.
down safe. That's it for me, fellas. Have a great weekend.
You too, buddy. Alright, 2300, but my speed is not great. So I got the altitude, but now I gotta do the speed. So let's get that manifold pressure up. Okay, so last time I had it, once I had the manifold down the under 15 inches, that was decent.
White and blue, Cessna 170, rock your wings.
Oh, that's not me.
White and blue, C-170, rock your wings.
So let me see if it's...
Good rock, follow the railroad tracks to the north, keep it south of the gravel pits. It'll be runway 27, contact tower 118.5.
Okay, so I think he was, I'm thinking he was talking about me. 118.5, so
White
let's,
and blue, PA-24, rock your wings.
that's me.
Good rock, follow the railroad tracks to the north, runway 27. Keep it south of the gravel pit, contact tower 118.5.
Alright, 118.5, let's go ahead and see if we can get over there. Alright, so the gravel pit. Where's the gravel pit? I don't know. But we are doing 2.7, so let's do this. So what we do know is that we're gonna, the airport's gonna be on our right hand side. So we're gonna take the, hey, that looks like the, that's the highway. That looks like the,
Tower says not to reset the trail.
is that the railroad? Pesky. I think that's the railroad. Alright, I believe that's the airport over there, so we'll just continue.
That's our 7 Charlie Mike.
7 for the mic, go ahead.
7 Charlie Mike.
Aren't you going to confirm the radio call because you're not talking to the guy? I don't know. So, so approach knew who I was. I don't know if this guy, because they didn't give me a SWAT code. What is my pattern? What should my pattern altitude be here? So Oshkosh altitude is, oh my god, you're not gonna tell me? I'm not gonna find it? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna have to do it visually. Oshkosh Tower, Pilot Club 444 Comanche, just coming up on runway 09. So I need to slow down.
White Dove Center, left, downwind for runway.
Say again for 7 for the mic.
7 Charlie Mike, enter right downwind for runway 27.
Right downwind 27 central.
And White Piper, enter left downwind for runway 27.
Left downwind runway 27.
Sorry, right downwind for runway 27.
Right downwind runway 27. Piper. Okay. So the gravel pit is, I think that's the gravel pit.
Pilot Club 444, reduced to 95 knots.
Reduced to what, sir? Sorry.
95 knots.
Reducing to 95 knots. Pilot Club 444. Alright, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit of magic here. Because there seems to be a lot of planes.
Pilot Club 444, make left 36.
Make left 360, Pilot Club 444.
Cessna 170.
Okay, cool. So I'm being diverted. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is try and manage the plane at 90 knots. I don't think I can do that very well. But he wanted me to do a 360, so I have to, let me see here. Ooh, boy. So 90 knots. Okay, so I'm going to do 90 knots, and I'm looking at my attitude indicator, and I'm trying to keep it on one of those things there. So there goes 90 knots, and I'm still going down. So I need to push. I'm pulling my plane back, or I'm pitching up my nose, and I'm trying. This is actually pretty difficult. I don't think I did 90 degrees. I don't think I did 360. So I'm just gonna keep doing 360s until he says.
White Piper, runway 27, green dot, clear to land.
Green dot, runway 27, clear to land, Piper. Okay. So let's get one of these one of these flaps down. Green. Alright, he said green dot. Alright, so this is power management this entire way. So there it is. I don't know where the green dot is.
Oscar hello, Oscar Kilo, Channel Foxtrot over the railroad.
Alright, I think I see the green dot, so it's the second dot.
Kilo, runway 2 Foxtrot, Chicago Tower, enter right downwind for runway 27.
Oh, so Andrew, if you have the ability, type in exclamation FC. I forgot to type. I forgot to type it in.
Blue and white Cessna, short 36 left. Blue and white Cessna, Ron Tower, Tampa Tower.
Ooh, that felt like it was hard.
And good, 26. Right, White Piper, welcome to Oshkosh, right to the grass. Thanks for parking, enjoy the show.
Will do. Thanks for the service, man. Okay, this grass does not look like my grass. What is going on? Okay. Oh, okay, so we made it, fellas. Best landing I've seen you fly. Huzzah! Oh wait, so what exactly was the landing? 176.
Did you have a short final runway 27?
All right, let's pause this here. All right, let's take a quick look. So this is some of my scenery. I remember I did these fences, but where's the other stuff? This grass looks different. What is going on here? You see this yellow? Very, very interesting. This does not look like my scenery. Oh well. I wonder if it's an older version. Because I'm loading it up, but you know what? No. Doesn't matter. We landed, guys. We got here.
November 8, sailing map south of the gravel pit.
Freshly loaded.
Diamond 42 south of the
down Bravo.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, saying you are right. That is probably one of the best landing things. All right, so let's get in touch with ground and see if they can do anything for us. 132.3.
I assume you want to taxi on the pavement.
So 132.
Reach 422 heavy.
Point
422,
three.
Roger. If 18 right when able, turn right.
Now, where did I land? I don't know. Hold on. So the green dot, but where's the green dot? I want to say it's probably in between. I want to say Bravo 2 and 3. Oshkosh Ground Pilot Club 444 Comanche.
Pilot Club 444 Oshkosh Ground, go ahead.
Do I need instructions on parking?
Negative, sir. You can park wherever you want.
All right, copy that. All right, so let's go ahead and find a place to park. Is my parking brake
Try
on?
not to, point noses with other people.
Copy that. So this is interesting. I think this that I have loaded is an older version of my scenery because I took off the animated people, and yet it's still here. Oh, that is so funny. So I just got this new computer, and I've been messing around with stuff, and I don't have everything restored. But yeah, but this is definitely an older file. So I think I have that. I think I have this older one. And I did so much extra work into making it, making the, what's it called? The airport proper. I didn't do runway signs. I didn't do anything with my original add-on, which was wild. We're gonna put. Okay, guys, we made it to Oshkosh safely, so it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. So here's the funny thing. Hold on here. Let me see if I can find. Oh, there's some more people in here. Let me do some quick. Admin stuff here just to make sure that okay, and actually Chicago Center's on right now, so we could have been using them for access. All right, so we'll probably do a departure out. Oh, sorry, you're not seeing.
There, Mason.
So sorry. So here is
Yep.
Chicago Center's on. Looks like there's some people now that are doing the stuff. .172, 72, SR20, nothing. Okay. Beechcraft 36, a 172. Ooh, Jedi. I like that. Jedi 139 in an R66. I don't know what that is. We have the H160. Is that a helicopter? We have the BE-36. Why did my plane just do that? That was cool. All right. Scenery, 10 out of 10. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, so let's go ahead and take advantage of this one and go ahead and fly out. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I have missed any messages. What? Sorry. So it's Sunday, so I still have like family stuff to do. So I need to make sure that I'm not ignoring them all. All right. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. Let me go, because the kids are supposed to be doing their chores. Let me go check on them. Let me set up this Be Right Back scenery, because I don't think I did it properly. I don't think I restored it right. Hold on. Okay, so I got that part. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is take a quick 5-minute break, check on the kids, and then I'll be right back, and we'll do a quick departure. All right, be right back.
Bill's 2200, I believe.
Thanks, sir.
What's current Zulu?
1947.
Still a solid hour out.
Going, Sam?
Slant Alpha Adventures. What did I miss? I took a small break and came back here, and this is what's going on. All right, so I took a break to go check on the kids. The kids are alive, and they've done their chores. Good for them. Welcome, Slant Adventures and your crew. Appreciate you coming in with the party. We just finished up our fly-in, but we're going to do a thank you, Andrew, for the shout-out. I know you're out of the cockpit for a sec, but I wanted to thank you for custom scenery for the event today. Hey, you used the scenery. I love it. I don't have the Reno package, so I think I missed a couple objects. But what I did have looked pretty cool. Much appreciated. Slant, I appreciate that. It's nice. It's nice to know that people are using it. It was one of my first attempts at scenery developments last year, so it was a total mess last year. I didn't realize that until later on when I came back and realized that there were no lights, airport lights. There were just like nothing. So I fixed all of that, and it was a big airport project. So I'm glad that it's done. I'd like to figure out how to add more objects without killing frame rates. So cool. Glad to use it. Thank you for the shout out. Appreciate that. Thank you for the raid. All right. So what we're going to do is, now that we've landed, we're going to go ahead and plot a course out. And then, it'll be a short flight, but the idea here is to use all of these resources that we have available to depart. Awesome. Glad your kids are alive. Gotta go handle my furry crew. All right, bud. Cheers. Okay, so let's see what the NOTAM has to say about departures, because I ignored it. Actively ignored it. All right, so here. Oh no, not showing you guys. Right, and that is, why is that in the way? That is Acrobat. Okay, so here is, let's see here. VFR departures. So pilots are urged to obtain complete weather briefing, monitor. Departure 8 is 12175. Let me see if that's actually there. It's not there right now.
That's it for me. Hope you all have a good day.
Hey, you too, bud.
See ya.
I'm back in so I can do the high speed part. It's flat, dude.
You're still gonna beat me.
All right, yeah. So the
problem,
approach
man.
or the departure 12175 is not active currently. Going to bed. It's a school night. Saying appreciate
Where are you currently?
Appreciate you being here. Thank you.
Find a lock.
I hope you have sweet dreams. It's hard saying nice things to me.
Sam. South of Rockford still.
You have a good night, buddy.
I mean, you had to go around the cloud. I went through the cloud, and I still have to divert, so you'll probably.
All right, so monitor when in the airport. When the airport's knife taxi towards the designated runway. I mean, I don't think there's anything wild.
Right turn,
Milwaukee approach, not provide VFR traffic, then 70 miles. All right, cool. So let's figure this out here, guys. It shouldn't be too difficult. Navigraph. Let's
It's
open
actually a
back
little
up.
bit of like an arch that I'm gonna go through.
All right, so let's go ahead and clear this. Unload this. We're gonna start a new flight. We're gonna start from Oshkosh, KOSH, and then we're gonna do a quick little flight out of there to Fond du Lake. Let's go with one of the other airports. You know what? Let's actually do Fond du Lake. No. Wait, hold on. Hold on.
If there were a 737 looking to depart,
What airports were available?
Appleton, I know the current departure is 36. Any chance for a 18 so we don't have to mess up your flow into 27?
Here it is. Appleton, Dane County. So that's KMSN, which I think I saw down here somewhere. I don't know where KMSN is. Let's just take a look. KMSN. Oh.
Give me half a second. Let me coordinate.
I'm always doing it.
Okay, yeah,
KMSN.
we'll follow the procedure south, turn east, just stay clear of all the traffic, and then make our way north.
Okay. So MSN. Let's do
You
MSN.
said you wanted it. Which one did you want to
Let's
take?
add the route, destination.
Take 18 so we don't have to go face first into the downwind traffic for 27.
All right, so
Okay, give me a minute. They might have you just go
27
up
is
to
the
27.
departure. So
Okay,
27 is
no
the
worries, just let me know.
departure. Let me see here. We're gonna go direct. All right, we're gonna go direct, and we can just use the VOR. So let's actually tune into the VOR now. 11675. So let's do 6 and 75. Okay, there it is there. All right, so what we're looking for is we are 212, actually they have it right here, 212 degrees. The radial is what I think is going to be best for us, yeah. So we can go 212. So, oops, this one. So we're going to point this to 212, the arrow. That's 21, so that's 21, 1, 2, so 212. Boom. So we're going to take off. We're going to take off west, and then we're going to take off west, and then we're going to make a left. Basically, find that 212 radial, and then take it to our destination. All right, pretty simple.
Boeing,
we have fuel.
Victor. Yeah, that's a no-go. We're going to have to get you up on 27 if that's okay with you.
Not a problem. Do you want me to contact you then before I start moving?
Yeah, just call me, call me short of Papa, when you're ready for taxi.
Will code 9 Victor Foxtrot, thanks.
All right, so let's go ahead and try and get clearance. We're at Oshkosh. Let me write this stuff down. So we're at Oshkosh, OSH, and we're looking for VFR clearance or flight following, not sure. Where did it go? All right, this is the airport we're trying to get to. This is Dane County. And we're trying to get to Dane County. All right. Oshkosh Ground Pilot Club 444 Comanche, looking for VFR clearance to Dane County.
Pilot Club 444, Oshkosh Ground. You can go ahead and contact South Tower on 126.6.
126.6, thank you very much. All right, so 126.6, go ahead and change that. Let me see here, 126, 60. All right, 126.6. Yeah, that's the South Tower, okay. So where exactly am I, so that people are like, hey bro, where are you calling? All right. Oshkosh Tower, Pilot Club 444 Comanche, looking for a VFR clearance to Dane County.
Who's that calling?
Pilot Club 444, on the ground.
No need for a VFR clearance, just call me short of the runway.
All right, copy that.
White high winds, black gray stripes, exit left into the grass, welcome to the show.
Short of the runway, so I guess, okay, so I guess I just taxi, I guess just taxi wherever I want to, because there's a lot of people taxiing, and then I'll get to runway 27. Is the winds actually, the winds are still 240, okay, so 23, this one's actually close. All right, 27. All right, so we'll take 27. we'll take 27. All right, let me see here, what is... We have enough fuel. Nothing seems broken. Let me see here. Cylinder, head temperatures, blah, 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 temperatures. All right, things seems okay. It doesn't look like there's any cylinders that are good done for. Let's get our flaps all the way up. All right, so let's go ahead and make a... I'm on the ground, so I should be leading my fuel. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and make a departure to, or using runway 27. These guys said, don't worry about it, just give me a call. All right, I'm leaning my mixture some more. There's a lot of activity here. Yeah, so I definitely this is definitely using the older model. All right, so we're looking to the part southeast is what we're looking for. Yeah, the buildings aren't there or anything. It's wild. It's almost like it doesn't know what to do with itself. You're still here. What's up, guy? All right, so we're at B4. Uh-oh, 23. Uh-oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm gonna cross 23 and get to 27. Okay. Now I believe 23 is closed for this event, so this shouldn't be a problem. Let's see if they call me. Oh, it's my... Yo, what's up with my power? Hold on. Uh-oh. We have a problem. Okay, so it looks like a failure happened. Alright, so a failure's happened, and it looks like it might be electrical because... Let me just pause the head tracker, because our master avionics seems to be out. And I also see that our oil temperature is gone. Fuel... is this on or not? It should be on. So that's our EGT. Where is the... I don't have all my views. Where's my ammeter? My ammeter. That's the suction. Where is my ammeter? Amps. Okay. Right. Okay. So there's the amps. Amps are at 0 right now, which is a good thing, but none of my electronics seems to be out. Okay. So none of these are popped. Okay. The avionics was turned off. But my oil temperature's still a problem. But this is turned on, but this hasn't turned on. This hasn't turned on either. So I think it's still a problem. Alright, that's fine. Let's turn that off. Alright, let's turn the avionics back on. I got nothing. Ask to cross, you always have to call just because someone could be having an emergency. Very possible. I mean, in normal circumstances, I would agree with you. Alright, so let me see here. Fuel pump. That's no. Okay. Alright, so at this point, I'm not sure what's wrong. So let's go ahead and consult our handy dandy notebook. Alright, let's check out maintenance. The airframe, since we're doing this. Alright, we're checking that out. That's fine. Alright, here we still have oil. The fuel lines, look at that. The fuel lines are going awry, which so let me see here. Those are the circuit breakers. Anything for So none of those. So yeah. So none of those popped out. Okay. So the fuel lines are having a problem, but that does not explain why my electronics are looking dead. The fuel hoses are getting old and it's not flexible. Okay. So it's still in the yellow. So that means I'm not going to change it. Not until it gets to the red. All right. This looks fine. So let's see what's going on here. The alternator is running, but it's not powering anything. So it's running, but there's no juice. Okay, so it looks like a bad alternator. But here, alternator's in nice shape, so I don't see an alternator issue. Alright, so we definitely have an alternator issue, but it's not presenting itself as that. So let's go ahead and turn it off, and let's see if that kind of jeers it. So, gonna keep the RPMs high, starve the engine, open up the window just a little bit, get our people's some air while we fix this problem. All right, so let's go ahead and cycle through everything. So I'm going to turn everything on. Keys. I'm going to turn off the battery. Okay. And let me see if the sim has frozen. Okay. All right, so everything. Oops. Okay, so everything is back to status quo, I think. Fuel, landing gear. Yeah, I didn't even use the carb heat while coming down. Terrible. All right, so let's try. No. So now let's look again and see if the inspect picks up anything. All right. Does not. I'm fine with that. All right, let's go ahead and get everything started. Battery, beacon. We're gonna put our nav lights on as well. We're gonna check the fuel pump. Fuel pump is working, and the fuel pump is doing God's work. All right. Yo, man, go start this plane back up. Clear prop. All right. Engine started. Let's go ahead and lean. Whoa, a little too much. Keep the RPMs down to about 1100, 1200. All right, now let's turn on the avionics and see what happens. I got nothing. Wait, something. All right, avionics is working. Yay! Great, I'm glad we didn't have to restart the sim. All right, looking good. Let's turn on our lights, taxi lights. All right, let's see if we're still set to where we're going. 11675. Let me see here. So that is KOSH. Yes, 11675, and then we're still set to 212. Yeah. All right, looking good. All right, fuel's back. Oil pressure, temp, they're all back. Okay, everything's back to normal. All right, looking good. We're looking at the tower, 126.6. That's good. We're still there. All right, I think we're ready. Let's try and get back onto the platform.
White, green, high wing Cessna, runway 36 left. Purple dot cleared to land.
What's going on with my left? Why is my left rudder not working properly? This is not a. Okay. All right. Found the brakes. Who are we talking to? This is Oshkosh Center, or no, Tower. Oshkosh Tower, Pilot Club 444, holding short runway 27 at V4, looking for Dane County.
Pilot Club 444, you're on contact North Tower 118.5. See it.
118.5, Pilot Club 444. All right, 118.5, let's do that. 8.5. Right. Yo, how was the flight in? Just finished with the pilotage event. Nice, Red Bear. The flight in here was okay. It didn't seem like there was a lot of people. There's a decent amount of traffic, but not like anything crazy. So we had probably like a maybe like a 2-mile gap between each person. We have Nij B with the follow. Thank you. Appreciate the follow. Thank you kindly. You have access to some emotes. Good evening. Good evening to you too. All right, so now we flew in, so we're just going to do a quick flight out to one of the other towers that they have, one of the other airports that they have available, and that's it. All right. Okay. So we are 118.5. Oshkosh Tower, Pilot Club 444, holding short runway 27, looking to depart southeast.
Pilot Club 444, you VFR?
Affirmative.
Roger.
Actually, it was southwest, not southeast. Womp womp. Let's see what he says.
Piper, keep it up. Diamond down and stop.
All right, I'm gonna pause the head tracker there.
Up. Good job. Great
First
job,
leg
guys.
in had
We're able
to go.
Hey Sam, how far out are you now?
You had to go back to Green Lake 3 times. Oh my goodness.
Further out the
36 minutes.
Second one nailed it on the green dot. I was on the green dot.
That's not terrible.
I did have to.
Almost there.
So
it's including
green dot
like straight
is when
line, so
the transition started for
probably
us
more
as
like
well.
40, 50.
I had once I
I'm
came
flying
into
like a right
27.
downwind towards Green Lake.
He did have me do a
I see that.
360 when I was on the right base.
Interesting.
Nope.
The tower doesn't control the taxiway.
When I was on right downwind, downwind.
Yeah, I was curious about that.
He had me do a 360, but I was able to come in on the green dot. Nice. So the pilotage, I know. How was the scenery for that? Because I saw. I can't believe I forgot his name. I've been recently following him and stuff. Digi.
Piper shorter 2. Piper shorter 2.
Was that message for me? I'm holding short 27.
Hey, from Pilot Club 444, runway 27, line up away.
Line up.
Oh, we
Wait.
hate to
Runway
hear it.
27.
Maybe
All right.
need to hear it.
Let's hurry up and.
You got to talk to approach.
Sorry if we get there. All right, we have flaps down. We're gonna put our fuel pump on just in case. All right, we are lining up on runway 27.
Can't remember. Do you have to go reload your entire sim with when you put stuff in your community folder?
Affirmative.
Pilot Club 444, just one more time, I want to verify that you're being.
I am VFR.
Roger, Pilot Club 444, thank you. Squawk mode Charlie, make sure you squawk mode Charlie, runway 27, takeoff, remain below 1,300.
Maintain altitude below 1,300 and squawking Charlie mode Charlie. Runway 27 clear for takeoff. Pilot Club 444. All right, let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's go. All right, airspeed's alive. And So he wants us, so we can do flaps up. Things are looking, the airspeed's looking real good right now. He wants us to stay below 1300.
All right, 30 minutes out. Time to put the pork in the oven.
The pork in the oven? What kind of?
Is that like a pregnancy metaphor?
I'll leave that up to interpretation. Be right back.
All right, so we're doing southwest, and we need to make a left turn.
Did just say be right back?
He sure did. I think he stepped away.
Yeah, he
think
said
he's
he
literal.
was putting the pork in the oven.
Yeah. You have to physically be there to put the pork in the oven, right? All right, so we are now, 1300. Oh my gosh. I already crossed it. Hold on. Hold on. Dang, damn it. All right, let me slow things down here. I wasn't supposed to cross 1300, but I already busted it.
So this must be GA Sunday. It's definitely not Tuesday.
Right now, northbound.
Yeah, I should have said GA Sunday.
Northbound, Pilot Club 444. Northbound.
Yeah, check off topic. I told you.
There must be a plane around here somewhere. It told me to turn northbound.
No, he shouldn't be. Pilot Club 444, fly heading 270. And just when you fly out of cautious, you have to fly runway heading for north. You can't be south until you're at it.
Gotcha. I apologize. We'll head 270, Pilot Club 444. So I was supposed to do runway heading, and I ended up turning. Whoops. All right, so let's try and stay below 1300. Let's follow instructions. Let's head 27. There we go. All right.
Diamond entering downwind for 27, roger.
All right. Okay, still some stuff not there. It was meant to be not in real life. Also would get big lag spikes over Ripon. Is it Ripon? Ripon?
Runway 2, or sorry, it is that now, runway 7 orange.
God, what do you think he meant? I thought he was trying to, when he said go north, I thought he was trying to separate me from other aircrafts, you know. I'm telling you, these VFR pilots, they're just doing whatever they feel like they want to. All right, so I'm really trying to stay below 1300. Oh, my landing gear's still up. Goodness gracious. Are my flaps still up too? No, okay.
Pilot Club 444, leaving my airspace, walk to maintain VFR,
Maintain VFR, thanks for the service, frequency of change, Pilot Club 444. Now, what is the frequency? The frequency... let me see what's going on here. Let's take a look at VATSpy, and according to VATSpy, we still have access, or we still have people. We still have controllers. Okay. All right, so let's try and get back onto that radio, and let's find. Chicago? I think it's Chicago Center. 120.35. So I'm going to use my hardware for that one. So we'll do this. 120, and then 35.
122 Whiskey Foxtrot, Chicago Center, low. Climb and maintain 50370.
All right, Dane County.
12370, 122 Whiskey Foxtrot.
Chicago Center, Pilot Club 444 Comanche, looking for a flight following to Dane County.
Pilot Club 444.
I would be.
Stand by.
Say what? Messier?
What?
You said messier than you thought?
I haven't said anything.
All right, we're gonna do autopilot, and we are gonna do nav mode.
Tapes.
Tango 5,000 feet. That's a 1578, center maintain 7,000. General Mitchell altimeter.
We're gonna do nav mode. Hopefully it'll follow that. I don't think I have GPS, so as soon as it gets, so it's out. It's.
United 217, contact Milwaukee Tower 124.
Let's see if it turns.
Funny, my thing's giving me a traffic warning because I'm about to overfly someone 500 feet above them. That's how the
Ah,
array
this thing
November
is.
415 Whiskey Tango, Chicago Center, radar contact, say altitude. 5,000 feet.
All right.
November 415 Whiskey Tango, clear to cock in.
All right. So let's get on the radio, and then we'll put it on autopilot. All right, oil pressure, fuel temp, fuel pressure, those things still look good.
Pilot Club 444, you're going to Oshkosh, correct?
I'm leaving Oshkosh, headed to Dane County. All right, let's turn back on autopilot. Let's see if it'll.
Pilot Club 444, squawk 3161.
3161, Pilot Club 444. All right. So now let's just get you steady. 61 6 tree. 6. Come on, you got it. And 3. All right, now switch over to low.
American 1350, Chicago
So that's
Center,
low
following heading
tracking,
182
which should
Westwood,
be this GPS or this VO something or other.
UPS 546, and leveling at 340 at the moment. UPS 542, Chicago Center, low.
Let's see if there's. I don't think there's anything I'm missing. I think that is it.
UPS 546, we have 2 minutes left.
That is approved.
Yeah, so it should be able to follow that radio. We'll see. Let's pause the head tracker there. Let's see what it does. So that's the low radio, low frequency, I guess, or low signal, and then there's a high signal for when you're doing approaches.
And Pilot Club 444, you said you're going to Madison?
Dane County.
Roger.
Let me see here. Where are my charts? So I told him Dane County. Is that the same thing as Madison? Because he's calling it. He's doing Madison. Dane County Regional. Middleton. Madison is the VOR. Madison is the city. Yeah, so I should have known where I was going. Yes, Madison. Okay, so it looks like it's maybe trying to find it. We'll see. All right, we're going 120 knots. We have, we'll do the manifold pressure at about 20 inches. And we can do the RPMs at about 2200. Yeah, note that. Bumpy. We're above 3000, so let's start leaning our fuel. And I don't know if this is normal, but I'm looking right now. I'm looking at the. I could use the EGT, or I could use this thing here. I'm not really good at this thing. So this is Rich of Peak. I think if I hold it down, I can get the other one, Lena Peak. So I don't.
American 1350 radar contact. Can you say the altitude again? That's 4,400 now. American 1350 clear deck. I'm at maintain 15,000.
So it seems that I'm looking at the RPMs instead of this, because as soon as it starts to jump around, that lets me know that it doesn't have enough fuel.
Roger.
All right, so
Be at 542 cross Mauser and
it
maintain
looks like it's following. So
12,000, the Milwaukee
there's
altimeter
like a wind
298.
there. All right, so I think we're okay. All right, lights. Let's turn the lights off. Let's turn my strobe on. Oh my goodness gracious! Fuel pump can come off. I am a wild pilot. Predict. Yeah, I think I need to change that. Okay, so I don't know how far we are from it. 13, no, that's 13 nautical miles from the airport. So from that VOR. We have another VOR. So it's 61 miles to our spot. All right, cool. So we can use that. Dane County, let me see. KMSN. I don't see them on the list of stuff. So it's possible.
Southwest 48, Spark 5307.
MKE, but I don't see MSN. Maybe they stopped.
Delta 1578, clear direct Victu, cross Victu, out or above 3000, cleared R and auxiliary and identify lost approach.
Victor has Victu's on a lost shift for that 1578.
Delta 1578, clear direct
All right, so I think we should switch over to Madison. I like to see things count down instead of going up. So let's go with Madison 108.6.
At or above 3000, cleared R and approach.
108.
Southwest 48, Southwest 48, runway 22 left, taxi via Tango Yankee.
So let's see. Actually, let's go ahead and see if we're in range.
Foxtrot, Climate maintain, level 370, resume normal speed. Oh, run aircraft. American 1350, Climate maintain, level 350, resume normal speed.
All right. Okay. Cool. So this is active. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch from Oshkosh to we're gonna put Oshkosh over here and we're gonna put this one over here. So we are doing a 212 from Oshkosh. So let's go ahead and turn 212. So this is 212. All right. So that's roughly 212. And let's take a look here. So, coming from where we are, you always want to point your radio to where the center is. So this is the radio. We'll say is 031, but we'll just make it easy. 030. Nah, 0. Actually, no, it's not that. It's a little different. So 031 is over here.
UPS 225.
So that's 03, this is 05. 035. So maybe like this is in the middle, so 033. So 033. That is the radio going into, well, it goes into the center of the radio, but really the heading that you want is on the opposite side. So that it's always going to. It's a little. I haven't figured out how to do that. Okay, so 033 plus 2 minus 2. So 0 plus 2 is 2. Because we added a 2, we have to subtract the 2. So 3 minus 2 is 1. So 213. 213 is our heading. So what we're do,
KBS 225 clear to the O'Hare.
we're gonna put our heading bug to this.
Whiskey Alpha.
We're gonna switch the
Tango,
heading
Sierra,
mode.
November. Join the Watson 2 arrival.
We're going to change our to that, and then 213 is what we figured. Which is almost, I mean, almost the same thing. 213. Yeah, I mean, I think it was 212. Yeah, so 213. So we'll just
Number
go.
415 Whiskey Tango. Stand by.
Okay, so we're following the heading bug, but we're gonna go back to the radio.
Because you're going to an LOA airport.
So we're at heading bug. We're gonna go back to low. So it's gonna make its adjustments to follow the
American
the
1705,
line.
Cleveland offline.
We're at
radar
6,000
service
feet.
terminated,
I have not been paying
225
attention. So let's go back down.
Chicago 1370, 2,600 for 5,000 runway heading.
We are headed in a southwest direction, so we're
That was
VFR.
1370. Milwaukee, Chicago Center radar contact. Comment maintain 10,000.
10,000.
All right. Let me see here. I'm trying to do some math here. So we're on the west side, so the number is going to be even plus 500. So 4,500 is what I want us to do. So we're gonna go down to 4,500.
217. What do you need?
Oh. It seemed like it was smoother.
No. Starfleet substitute.
All right, we're 37 miles out, according to this here.
Send via the arrival to 991 on the meter, 71.
So we're 37 miles out, which is good numbers for me. All right, we're 5,700. Let's try and get down to 4,500.
UPS 225 descend via the Watson. Is it the Watson 4 or Watson 2? Stand by. UPS 225 cross Haley at and maintain 12,000. The O'Hare altimeter 29901.
Oh, look at that! I should have had the thing on. There goes Red Baron.
Subby cross holes at and maintain 12,000.
This fly guy, I don't know who fly guy is, but I do know who Red Baron is, and there he is.
Delta 1578 at Sticky contact Milwaukee Tower 1.
All right, we're at 5,000 feet.
2457, good luck, 1578.
Sky was 1370, clear direct Zandy.
Direct Zandy, Sky was 1370.
Headed 217, clear direct Fitgu, crest Fitgu at or above 3,000, cleared RNAV, Zulu runway 25 left approach.
All right, we're doing good. On fuel, we're managing fuel pretty well. Over here is our fuel flow. Looking good. And trying to wait till we get to 4,500, and then
turn right
we can
8250,
push this
runway
button.
22 left clear for takeoff.
So stay on flight 65 there, top of 48.
All right, looking good. Let's go ahead and push it. Right. That's one less thing to worry about. All right, 33 nautical miles out, so let's try and figure out what the weather conditions are there. I don't see an ATIS available. So Dane, check out the weather at Dane County, 220 at 8 knots. So 220. So 21. They want us to put our trim up.
JetBlue 2145.
All right, so we're gonna aim for runway 2.
November 5,
Let's see,
takeoff.
departure approach. So the weather is
217 at Sticky, contact Milwaukee Tower 124.5.
220 at 8 knots. We have few clouds at 3,000. I actually may want to be aware of that.
Chicago Center, Cessna 172
Scatter 2000, okay, 29er, 2987 is the QNH.
Unable.
Alright, so we're gonna aim for runway 22.
Number 251 Charlie Victor, Cleveland.
Ground, okay, this does have a tower, so we will need clearance from ATC. Alright, we're 30 miles out. Let's see what's going on.
Chicago Center, Cessna number 7 Julius Bravo at Rockford, ready to taxi. We have far to Oshkosh.
Southwest 488, radar contact, say altitude.
Alright, so 22 is what we're looking for, so let's go ahead and just set our heading bug to 22.
Turn right heading 280, climb and maintain 6,000. 6,000,
Alright, we're doing okay on everything. Everything looks fine. Avionics Master.
3529, radar contact, clear direct Swansea, climb via City, except maintain.
Every time I look up to see what it is, it stops. Alright, so we're 28 miles out. Let me see.
Radar contact, clear direct Swansea, climb via City, except maintain 13,000.
So we're basically on a direct course with runway 22. South ramp, ANG parking.
Number 79 Julia Bravo, runway 25, taxi at Foxtrot, cross runway 19 at Foxtrot.
Taxi to 25 via Foxtrot, cross 19 at Foxtrot, number 7 Julius Bravo.
Alright, so at some point there's a lake. I don't know if we passed it yet. Or we're in it. This is the lake. Alright, I love it. I think this is the lake, so Randolph
Vision to Fox
should be on the left hand side. I think we may have passed Randolph already.
JetBlue 2145, climb and maintain.
Definitely past Randolph already. No, actually Randolph is on this side, but this area might be Randolph. Oh.
Southwest 488, climb and maintain 15,000, clear direct Pumpkin. Pumpkin, 5,048. Southwest 1370, radar contact lost.
Right. Can't do anything there about it. Okay, so let's say that we are over here by Randolph.
November, Quebec Whiskey 73.
Let's see if there's any other visual references for us. Columbus.
Terminated, change of advisory frequency approved.
Fall River, hard to see. So Sun Prairie. Sun Prairie will be a major city. Surface to 4,900. Alright, so I have flight following, so I don't need clearance. They will automatically give me clearance through this airspace.
JetBlue 2145, clear direct Duffy.
Alright, 24 miles out. What exactly is my... What is the elevated...
Southwest 488, climb and maintain.
What do they call it? The elevated...
16,000, resume normal speed.
The elevation, there we go. So I think it's 887. So if I put a 1, basically pattern altitude is roughly 1,800 or 2,000, whichever one's easier to do.
Tango. We are on the VFR hold at Rush Lake, wishing to go over to approach.
You should stay with them on 120.7.
Okay, 120.7.
Delta 3529, climb and maintain, flight level 340, resume normal speed.
Alright, let me find the Chicago Center and get some details on...
American 1350, contact any center 128.22.
Oh wow! It looks like there's a lot of people. Sorry, you're not seeing what I'm seeing. Goodness gracious. So it looks like there's a lot of people, a lot more traffic now.
Chicago Center, Arkansas 524, holding short to the left of the van.
Roger.
All right, 21 miles out. What's our ground speed? 113. Indicated 130, but ground speed's 113. So it looks like we have headwind. Oh yeah, that's right. Because yeah, the wind is 220 right now, so we definitely have headwind.
Number 7 Julius Bravo is holding short of
It's at
runway
8
25, ready
knots.
for departure.
Ooh, this is neat. Time to I don't know. Time to situation.
Number 7 Juliet Bravo, northbound departure approved, 22.5, clear for takeoff.
Southbound departure approved, clear for takeoff, runway 25, number 7 Julius Bravo.
JetBlue 2145, contact maintained, level 350, resume normal speed.
All right, fuel is okay. Are we on our left or right? We're on our right tank. We're on our right tank, yeah, so at some point we will need to switch over to the left. Amps, full pressure, those things are looking okay. Cylinder head, everything's looking fine, nominal. Look at that, look at how much fuel we're saving. Oh my gosh, we are the
Canada
best.
524 heavy, fly on heading, runway 22 left.
We're only burning like 7.8. Oh, actually, it should tell us over here. 7.5 gallons per hour. Oh, we are killing it. Oh my gosh. After this landing, I'm gonna wrap it up. It's 4:44 my time. I'm gonna try and see if I can go out before the day is over. Like ad is about to start. Let's go ahead and snooze this ad for about 5 minutes. There you go. All right, 17 miles out. I do not have the airport in sight. Looks like there's a lake down there. Oh, there's the airport. All right. Looks like there is a lake and there's the airport.
Fairway 1390, Chicago Center offline, radar service terminated, change advisory for good approved.
Chicago's going offline? Or is that just him? I mean...
United 285, Chicago Center offline, radar service terminated, change advisory frequency approved.
Is that for everybody? Oh. Might have to go on CTAB. So what is CTAB?
Pilot Club 444, Chicago Center offline, radar service terminated, change advisory frequency approved.
Frequency change approved. Pilot Club 444, thanks for the service.
JetBlue 2145, Chicago Center
All
offline,
right,
radar
so
service
let's go with
terminated, change advisory frequency
119.3. 119.3. So
UPS 542 heavy, clear Stick-Goo, cross Stick-Goo at or above. 3.
All right, and I think we're still monitoring. All right, so we're 15 miles out. Dane County Airport, Pilot Club 444 Comanche, about 15 miles northeast of the airport. Plan for a straight-in approach, runway 22, full stop, Dane County. All right, so we need to get down to about 2,000. We are 4,500. So let's take the autopilot off. We are doing good. We can see the airport. Get your predictions in. Your predictions in. See if Red Baron is still visible. I see his green, so I think he's over there hanging out. All right, so we've got a decent descent happening here at about 400 or 500 feet per minute, or controlled descent, I think. It's definitely a very busy, no, bushy. There's a lot of wind. It's a very gusty day. It looks pretty stable right here. Once you get inside, bouncing all around the place. All right, so we are going to end up doing. Let's do a left base instead of just doing a final, because I know that the FAA kind of frowns upon VFR folks, VFR landings that are doing straight in. Happy Sunday, cool down guy. How's it going, man? I'm glad you're here, sir. We flew to Oshkosh, and now we flew out of Oshkosh and just flew to another airport. At the time, it had ATC support, but I guess I forgot how long I've been online, and they are no longer online. So we're trying to get down to.
Sam yet?
We're gonna get down to.
Nice.
Dane County, trying to get to pattern altitude of 2,000 feet. How's your Sunday going? Is that the one you have to rock your wings? That is the one, and we were able to rock our wings. We even rocked it, and before there's one sequence where I did it before they asked, because I thought they had my airplane type mixed up, but they did. These guys are professionals. All right, so we're at 3,200. Let's still try and get down to about 1,000. Dane County Airport, Pilot Club 444. We're about 7 miles northeast of the airport, planning a left base into runway 22 for a full stop. Dane County.
Andrew Fireball Logic 51 says fill in with the venom and eliminate them. Other words, I mean it made and don't wanna hurt em, but I did in a fit of rage.
I see. Gotta get that fit of rage. Is that another Eminem reference? Alright, so I do have the airport in sight, I believe. Oh, it's still Godzilla. Alright. So that is the airport. Alright, so I'll do like 3 miles so I can do like a 3-mile final or something. Alright, come on. 2,600, we need to get the pattern altitude sometime soon. Alright, we're at 4.5. Dane County traffic, Pilot Club 444 entering left base, runway 22. Alright, we're gonna slow this plane down, so I'm coming in too fast. Alright, fuel and props all the way up. And this is the funny part, I don't have my landing gear down, and I'm still pretty fast. Dane County, Pilot Club 444 turning final, runway 22 for full stop, about 3.5 miles out. Dane County. Alright, so at this angle, I should be able to slow it down at some point. So the goal is to get it under 140 knots so I can pull it out. So what I'm gonna do is lift up the nose. Processing. Alright, lift up the nose, slow it down, put the gear down. That'll give me some drag, that'll help slow it down. And now I'm trying to get it under. Now I can slow the plane down, slow the throttle the throttle down some more, so I can get to the white arc. All right, white arc, 1 stage of flaps. Lights are on. Fuel pumps on. All right, 2nd stage of flaps going in. All right, so I think now it's a stable approach. All right, I am a little high. So let's try and get 2 reds and 2 whites. Got 1 red. Looking for the right angle. Okay, there we go. We got 2 reds, 2 whites, so we're at the right angle of approach. So now it's all power management. Coming in at about 100 knots. I think it should be 90, but ooh, why is that one tree there right before? All right. Oh, that's runway 2. Oh. All right. Oh. All right. Engines out. Kind of cruise.
All right, I survived. Good luck to everybody else. I'm gonna go eat.
Bon appetit, my friend.
I didn't think I was gonna do that whole 3-hour flight. Jesus. All VFR as well. That was cool. Never done something that big VFR.
Hey, first time for everything, man. Glad you're able to do it with us.
Thank you. All right, catch you all later.
All right, boss. Have a good Sunday. All right, I think I don't know where.
So now where are you heading, Mark?
I just landed at Dane County, and that is going to be it for me. I think I've been streaming for about 4 hours now or something.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. What about you? What are you?
I think you started about 10 my time. It's now 2 o'clock my time.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
So yeah, that's 4 hours. Well, I started at Cincinnati. I was gonna go direct
Dane County Pilot Club
to
444 cleared runway.
KOSH, and then I found out I didn't have the dots, so then I stopped at Milwaukee, and then I just took off from Milwaukee, and I'm going direct to Oshkosh.
Oh man, so you have to reload the sim?
I had to stop in Milwaukee.
Stop in Milwaukee, reload the sim, get back in the sim, get back in your plane.
Exact. And during that time, we lost Chicago Center.
Oh yeah. Oh. Look at the cops here.
The Oshkosh approach guy is gonna have so much fun with me because, according to him, my IFR is still valid. What would be your guess to contact him?
You said my guess to contact him?
Yeah, about when? I'm about 47 miles out from runway 27.
Oh, gotcha. I mean, I think they want, like, it's either 60 or like 20 miles out.
Alright.
Well,
you're gonna disembark. Have a good one.
You too, boss. Thanks, man. Alright, let's try and get this parked right here. Whoa. Alright, whew. You won the landing competition. Andrew, you're just winning everything. Let me see here. What was the landing rate? 105. Hey, wait. No. Just landed at the landing. Oh, that's interesting. So this app says 105 and landing rate monitor says 66. So I'm gonna go with landing rate monitor. I like those numbers better. All right, so we've made it. We've arrived. Let's go ahead and shut this down here. Landing lights are off. Strobe lights are off. Nav lights, we'll turn those bad boys off as well. Let's go ahead and put down the throttle, and then we'll starve the engine of fuel. All right, looking good. Props out. Magneto switches, we'll turn them off. All right, we can now turn off the beacon and the avionics switch. We'll turn off the avionics. Fuel pump is still on. Oh my god. And the battery. All right, so let's go ahead and secure. Let's go ahead and secure the aircraft. And we can do that with the walk around. Actually, let's see if there was any. Let's see if there are any unforeseen errors. Yeah, see this here, and nothing. Just the fuel lights. This is feels boring. So I'm gonna ramp this up. So we'll do this one. Failure rate. See, okay, my issue is from a 10x to 100x. That's just too much. So if we could get like a 50. So we'll do the wear and tear to 5 and 10. All right. Yeah. So that's it. The engine analyzer. So yeah, nothing went wrong. I mean, should that be a good thing? I don't know. All right. So let's go ahead and tie this plane up. You're not going anywhere, buddy. Chalk it up. We'll check all of that. Looks fine. Let me see if we can skip some of this stuff. There we go. Oh, forgot to chalk it up. There we go. And then we can go right to the back. All right, there. Looking good. And we're gonna pull the flaps back so we can get out. Not too fast there. All right, looking good, guys. We kind of parked at the spot. All right. Okay, so that was the flight. I think we had a good time getting to Oshkosh. It wasn't crazy. Let me find my navigator. Here's the Oshkosh Airport. So we ended up with getting to runway 27. So 27 and 36 were the ones that were available. So I've never landed on 36. Yeah, I've done this like 3 times, and I think it's always been 27. So that is actually pretty interesting. One of these days, I would like to land on 36. All right. So let's go ahead and get this party moving here while you guys are here for more airplane action. So let's see what's going on. This guy is doing some Call of Duty. Boozy's been on. Jam all the way. Who are these people? Sometimes I'm following people and I don't even know. All right, let's see what the Sim Caesar's doing. He's been flying for just 56 minutes. He'll definitely be there. All right, so let's go ahead and throw the party over to Sim Caesar. So thanks for hanging out with me. I'm your boy Tabletop Android, your friendly neighborhood aviation enthusiast. I hang out with the Pilot Club. I stream once a week. I'm doing some scenery development, so I'm kind of getting into that realm of things. And
No,
God no.
No, God, please, no, no!
And then we have Andrew Friable Logic, who is the moderator of the hour, keeping me on my toes. So let me see here. Let me see if I can spell Sim Caesar right. Shout out to Andrew Friable Logic. Oh yeah, thanks to Nij B for the follow and for Slant Alpha Adventures for the raid. Appreciate that. I'm glad you're able to take advantage of the Oshkosh scenery. I always spell Caesar wrong. So I think I spelled it right this time. All right. Okay, guys. Thank you, Andrew. All right, you guys have yourself a good one, and let me see here. I shall see you guys actually this coming Tuesday. Wait for what? Cancel? No, we're going to Sim Caesar right now. Oh, too late.
Thank you.